welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway as we gear up
here to perform our national anthem
for the Xfinity Series Pennzoil 250.
Guard.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We are gearing up for the Pennzoil 250. Let's check in with CW.
Back for the second consecutive season since NASCAR took a break from the road course here. We'll get you set to go green. The command from Indianapolis is just ahead.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Xfinity Series. We are gearing up for what is going to be an absolutely fantastic race here. It is the Pennzoil 250 and the first race going underway shortly for the weekend here at the Brickyard. 100 laps ahead of us and it's going to be mighty, mighty close. So do stay tuned as we hope you will join us here. Myself and Matthew Owen's going to be on the call. Matthew has the privilege as well to be your lead announcer, and I'll be tuning in as well with my thoughts throughout the day. But this is a special one. It's our second year back on the Brickyard full oval, not just the road course that we've had in previous years. So this is going to be good. 250 laps, there's a possibility of rain in the air, but let's hope we just battle through it like we have been. Cup Series, we got a 30-minute practice, plus then a full qualifying in after yesterday was cancelled out, so the grid is set by on points as well. We're in for what is going to be a fantastic day of racing, and Matthew Owens will join us shortly up here in the commentary box as well. So it's Sam Mayer on pole position from Nick Sanchez in second. Sheldon Creed is third with Jesse Love fourth. Brandon Lewis in fifth. Eric Almirola in sixth alongside Connor Zilic. Justin Allgaier, William Selwich, Carson Catfield in 10th. Sammy Smith in 11th. Jeremy Clements in 12th. Austin Hill takes 13th. Taylor Gray in 14th. Christian Eckers in 15th. Dean Thompson 16th. Leyland Honeyman in 17th. Daniel Dye in 18th. Kyle Larson running the double this weekend. Oh, how we've said that before here at the Brickyard. He's in 19th. Harrison Burton is in 20th. Ryan Sieg in 21st. Anthony Alfredo running in 22nd. Jeb Burton 23rd. Catherine Legg running her Xfinity Series race. She's in 24th. For Matt Benedetto in 25th. Parker Retzlaff 26th. Brendan Poole 27th. Kyle Singh in 28th. Blaine Perkins 29th. Josh Belinsky in 30th. Josh Williams in 31st, Garrett Smithy 32nd, Mason Massey in 33rd, Ryan Ellis 34th, Logan Bearded in 35th, Joey Gaze 36th, Dawson Cram 37th, and David Starr is in 38th position as well. So that's how they run on the overall order of things coming in as well. As I said, Matthew Owens will be joining us.
There is no track that does the pageantry and the tradition better than the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Legends are raised in Indy.
Damn right. That's always, yeah, boys. Hell yeah. I love you, boys. Yeah, boys. We just won in Indianapolis. How cool is that? Heck yeah. How you like me now? Man, Calvert. Fifth place car brought it home, buddy. Way to go.
Riley Earp, I am so proud of you. Looks like you've done this for 30 years today.
Holy man.
Xfinity Series is about to get
the breaks at
underway.
Indy is a tradition like no other. Everyone wants to do it, but only one driver will add their name to the list of winners here later today. Maybe it'll be Nick Sanchez. Last night, he and the 48 team had a big celebratory dinner at St. Elmo's with team owner Scott Borchetta, a delayed celebration for their Atlanta win a few weeks ago. And they're hoping they will have something else to celebrate this afternoon. They have a reason to believe they can do it after Nick qualified his Chevy on the front road. Last weekend, a fluke part failure in the steering box at Dover ended their day, but otherwise, this 48 team has finished top 5 in 3 of the last 4 races. They told me they feel like they are finally finishing where they deserve. Dylan?
Well, you had to have the Haas factory cars on the short list of potential winners coming into this weekend after a 1-2 finish in this race a year ago, and they have delivered on the hypes. Qualified on the pole did Sam Mayer, his teammate Sheldon Creed rolling from third. It was Mayer's first pole position of the season that he captured earlier today. So job 1 is done, but the race is a different animal. Sam was involved in a lap 1 crash last year and admitted earlier today, I don't really have much racecraft knowledge for the oval track because the day ended so early last year. So because of that, he was watching video in the hauler before he walked out to the grid just to learn as much as he could about being at the front of the field here at Indianapolis. So a fast car certainly is going to go a long way towards giving him the confidence to stay at the front of the field today, but it could be some early learning for the 41 as he leads the field to
And
green.
Jesse
Carla.
Love, one of 4 drivers running both Xfinity and Cup this weekend. He said it's strange, but running in the Cup Series makes me realize just how relaxed I am in the Xfinity car. As far as being comfortable in Indy, though, Love grew up racing dirt in and around Indianapolis. He's been to several Indy 500s. He says, Indy is just a special place for me personally. I'd love to get a win here, and he'll have a chance. He's rolling off P4, and to get things started, let's head back out for the command.
And now for the most famous words in motorsports. On behalf of Pennzoil, please welcome Jiffy Lube General Manager Robert Trent.
Drivers, start your engines.
We're getting set to go. Let's welcome in Matthew Owens, and alongside as well, I believe Jack's in the box as well. Once again, hello Matthew, and how are you doing tonight, my friend? Okay, try that again. I can say hello.
Yes, very excited. Always exciting to get to come to Indianapolis, and super excited for this race today, especially with the race and the finish we got when the Xfinity cars were last on this racetrack about 12 months ago.
And again, we've got Jack here as well. Hello, mate, and we're all getting set then. Nice to have you back for an Xfinity call as well. How are you doing?
Doing good, quite tired because I decided to stay out. It was a good idea to stay out for the truck race last night and get 5 hours of sleep. Which was a solid race, to be fair, I'll give it that. Overall, firstly, great to be sharing a box with Matthew Owens again. Glad to see you again, mate. Secondly, really excited for this. Of course, last year's Xfinity race had an amazing finish between Herbst, Custer, and Amarola, only one of whom is in the race today. Really excited to see what we can get.
Well, that rain is luckily, I think, staying away. We should easily get to 100 laps as well. When are we back on USON, my friend? I don't want to say anything off the cuff.
Yeah, we'll come back on in a couple minutes, and I'll go through the grid. But no worries, no rush. We're still 10 minutes to green.
Lovely. It's a lovely, relaxed atmosphere here as well. But just taking a look at what we've got around this beautiful brickyard as well, Matthew. It's nice to see that the atmosphere is still growing here year upon year. We're back on the full oval, no longer the rubbish road course. This is it. NASCAR can start to take a foothold again.
Yeah, excited. Obviously, the weather's going to be a huge talking point of this weekend, and I don't mean only the rain. Precipitation chances are something that we have to deal with every week, but the temperatures are going to be so hot. It's 90 degrees ambient right now. Feels like 101. There's going to be heat indices of 100 tomorrow as well. So maybe we could do a little bit better when the schedule gets released for next year to come here later in the year to give the fans some relief of this Midwest heat. But It is so great to be back on the oval. Oh, what a time that was when we were not on the oval, and I was not happy and very stressed, and it's just so much better this way.
2020, 21, 22, and 23. 4 races of the Pennzoil 150.
Wasn't 2020 only the Xfinity series that ran the road course, wasn't it?
Yeah. As well.
I was one of the few, I think, that didn't hate the road course. I just preferred the oval.
Well, the 2020 race, that 2020 race here in the Xfinity series was terrific, and I was always one that said, if you want to keep Xfinity on the road course, do it. Just keep Cup on the oval. We didn't do that.
Yeah,
but of course,
oval,
I could also make the point that Xfinity should be an IRP, but we won't go down that rabbit hole.
I agree with you there. Like, the trucks.
Yeah, but you got to remember we have Sammy Smith on the grid. It's not going to go particularly well.
Cars beginning to roll off pit road. I'll hand down to Matthew as we get ready to call the opening of the USRN.
By the way, I want to, before we do that, I do just want to respond. Very happy to be back with Jack as well. It's been a long time. So glad to be back on with you as well. So I think it's been Rockingham. I think may have been the last one we did. Yeah. But anyway. So we will head back on here in USRN literally in 3 seconds. And we will do that now as we welcome you back to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, USRN, and JBM ready to go for the Pennzoil 250 at the Brickyard, race 21 of the NASCAR Xfinity Series season. JB and Jack with me, as promised. Gentlemen, before we get into the grid, JB, excited for this one. It's been a while since we did an Xfinity Series race together, and it's a good one to do. It's always good to come to the Brickyard.
Oh, 100%. It's fantastic what we see here as well. The Cup Series always gives us some fantastic action, and as we were just mentioning on the JBM side of things before we came back on USRN, a couple of years on the road course, good racing, but everybody prefers ovals. Everybody prefers, if you run it in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, you want to go round the actual course and not in between the golf course areas. It may work for the Indy cars on their Grand Prix layout, but this is NASCAR. You literally don't stop for golf. So this is going to be good.
The prestige of the oval, no doubt about that. Jack, glad to have you back with us as well here on USRN Airwaves. We were talking earlier, just a moment ago, while we were in break here on USRN. The finish of this race last year was iconic.
Oh, it was fantastic. And I'll be fair, I don't think it was necessarily... I know a lot of people are saying it was a snooze fester of a race. I don't know if I agree with that. It's just what I expected from Indianapolis. It's kind of more of a barn burner of a race. I see it as quite a similar track almost to Pocono, actually, in that it's a very strategy-based race. And eventually it just all builds up to that iconic finish where I think the driver I wanted to win most ended up actually winning, which was Riley Herbst, because he really needed that win.
Oh, yeah.
And it is it's the same aero package that we used for this race last year with a bigger spoiler. Drafting is going to be a part of the conversation today on these straightaways that, of course, measure out at 5/8 of a mile. Let's go ahead and give you the starting grid for this Pennzoil 250 at the Brickyard. Qualifying held earlier this morning, and Sam Mayer scored his 3rd career Xfinity Series pole. Haas Factory team, known as Stuart Haas last year, dominated this race last year with Riley Herbst and Cole Custer. It's Haas Factory team car on the pole today. Nick Sanchez, who's been hot of late, won at Atlanta, is on the front row with him. Sheldon Creed is in row 2 alongside Jesse Love, who was 5th in this race a year ago with a lot of damage after a crash. Good rebound for him in the race a year ago. Brandon Jones, 3rd at Dover last week. He's in row 3 with Eric Almirola, one of the combatants in that finish last season. Connor Zilich is the hottest driver on the tour. He has 8 straight top 5 finishes, including back-to-back wins. He starts 7th alongside his teammate Justin Allgaier, who's the only Xfinity regular to have a win on the Indianapolis Oval. That came in 2018. Row 5, William Sawalich with back-to-back top 10 finishes, and Carson Quaffle. Sammy Smith rolls off 11th. He's alongside Jeremy Clements, making his 10th career start at the Indy Oval. Row 7, Austin Hill, who's failed to lead a lap in the last 8 races after winning 3 times earlier in the year, is alongside Taylor Gray. He's been really good of late, 5 top 10s in the last 6 races. Row 8, Christian Eckes and Dean Thompson, who's just on the outside looking in on the playoffs. Leland Honeyman is with Daniel Dye in row 9, and row 10, Kyle Larson, the defending winner of the Brickyard 400 for the Cup Series. He's with Harrison Burton, who is 7 points outside of the playoffs coming in. Ryan Sieg, he gained 20 points on the playoff cut line last week in Dover. He starts in row 11, flanked by Anthony Alfredo. Jeb Burton holds that final playoff spot. He starts 23rd alongside Catherine Legg, 4-time starter, of course, of the Indianapolis 500. Matt DiBenedetto for Viking Motorsports rolls off in row 13, flanked by Parker Retzlaff from Rhinelander, Wisconsin. Brennan Poole starts 27th alongside Kyle Sieg. Blaine Perkins and Josh Balicki's in row 15. Row 16 is Josh Williams and Garrett Smidley. Mason Massey is with Ryan Ellis in row 17. Logan Bearden makes his 10th career start in the series today from 35th on the grid, along with Joey Gase. And in the 19th and final row, it's Dawson Cram with veteran Texan David Starr. And that's the grid for the Pennzoil 250 at the Brickyard. Parade and pace laps are underway, and we're just about set to go on a hot and steamy and sticky day at the Brickyard, JB. As I mentioned earlier, heat indices today and tomorrow above 100 degrees.
It tells me it's not 38 cars that we're seeing lined up on the grid there. Coming through. It looks remarkably small, doesn't it? Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a cracker. In all honesty, I'm looking forward to this one more than the Cup tomorrow. Where we know we've got to run for 400 miles and we'll probably be here until the sun explodes. I wonder which, though, honestly will end first as well. The IndyCar race that starts an hour later, or this race that starts an hour earlier. It's going to be a bit of a toss-up in the air between those. Sanson might have the easier deal, but I think he's going to be covering on both tomorrow for the action as well. So I'll make sure to send him your way, Matthew, as well.
But nothing like IndyCar, who calls Indianapolis the city their home, and of course the Indianapolis racetrack, the mecca of all of motorsports, and especially for them, and yet they're running a race clashing with a NASCAR race at Indianapolis tomorrow. It makes perfect sense.
Oh, it does make perfect sense. 100% perfect sense coming into it as well for this one. As CW is now going through their grid as well. I just want to wrap up a couple of things that happened as well in qualifying. Jesse Love scraped the fence coming onto the start-finish line of the Ulterior, so that was coming out of 3 into 4. That's where the Ulterior line is. Just had a little bit of a scrape. Daniel Dye spun in practice off at turn 2, made contact with the inside wall. Taylor Gray spun also in practice at turn 2, hit the wall. Caution came out as well for rain in the final 20 minutes, and that was all that yesterday ran. We had to run Xfinity qualifying earlier on this morning as well, but the trucks, they didn't even get to qualify yesterday at their race a couple of miles down the road because of the rain that hit them as well. So, to be honest with you, we're battling the weather, as you said, Matthew, but we're getting, so far, fingers crossed, a good end of the deal.
So far, so good weather-wise, as long as you don't mind very intense heat. Perhaps an issue, maybe not perhaps, an issue with Christian Eckes in the Colleague number 16. The field was just making their pass down pit road, and he has stopped on pit road, not in his box, by the way, and they've had a crew member, or they had a crew member in off the right side window of the car, which was interesting.
That is a bit bizarre coming into it. I tell you what, though, I don't know about you lot, and Jack, probably help me out with this one as well. How good do the cars look with this aero package on compared to normal? They look more meaner. Do you know what I mean? They look more like classical Cup cars and Xfinity cars. I want this, to be more often than not used, and it just upsets me that we have aero packages that are used in like 2-3 races throughout the year.
I mean, I don't seem to notice the difference, I'll be honest with you. To me, a stock car's a stock car. That's literally how I view things. Then again, I always think that late models look miles better than any of all of the NASCAR. The late models are just like the most amazing looking race cars on the planet. So, other than Trans Am TA2s, they're the best looking race cars. Watch the Trans Am series, by the way, it's amazing.
Where's their next one?
August.
Ah.
They stream their races on YouTube. You got like up and coming stars like Tristan McKee racing in there, who, by the way, I think is possibly a generational talent.
So just
See him
explain.
in NASCAR in a few years.
Oh, I hope so. Keep an eye on him. I know you do. Xfinity race today as well. 30, 30 and 40. 4 sets of tyres. Fuel run is between 37 and 40 laps length as well. So it's only 100 laps. But it's not like a normal racetrack, this, is it, Matthew? As they come to the green, it's going to be a very difficult race. Revs are up, ready for a start. Matthew Owens has the call.
Position so important. As we know, as always in Indianapolis, of course, we're going to be talking a lot about drafting with this aero package on the long straightaways. Can this race today live up to the iconic race we got last year? Chevrolet Corvette pace car hits pit road. Sam Mayer and Nick Sanchez bring to the field of the green. As the tension builds and anticipation rises, these 38 drivers take aim to change their lives forever. As the green flag flies, the NASCAR Xfinity Series is underway at the world's greatest race course. Sam Mayer off the pole leads the way to turn 1, pushed by his teammate behind Sheldon Creed into turn 1.
Yeah, Creed's going to go up as well. Sanchez forced on that high line as well. He doesn't want to be there. He's trying to come down low and get ahead here. But Sheldon Creed hugging the inside line, almost touching the grass, coming out of turn 2 on the back stretch. Great start as well as we look at Brandon Jones side by side as well with Jesse Love. But Love's going to get the draft as well as coming up behind comes the 19 as well of Eric Almirola. Great start from him. Sam Mayer still leads into 3 and 4.
Turn 3, third of the 4 90-degree left-hand turns on this racetrack. Sam Mayer shows the way, has been so good this year. Third in the championship standings coming into this race as one slow car peels onto pit road at very slow pace at the end of the first lap, which is led by Mayer, as right at the start-finish line at the Yard of Bricks, Eric Almirola threw a hellacious block on Justin Allgaier and nearly ran him into the pit wall.
Yeah, that got a little bit close, Jack, and now you can see as well how much as well he's sliding around at the rear, and he's lost a lot of time on that one. So just not in trouble.
He's got into the dirty section of the track, so it's not gonna help his tyres at all. And fair play on the block, because I thought that looked like an absolute disaster waiting to happen. As Carson Kvapil, who performed quite well at this race last year, if I remember correctly, heading through here into. What position is this? Probably about 10th.
Yeah, it gets...
Ticker's not live, it's struggling for me.
Here's again.
My goodness, Josh, was that Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello at Hungary from all of those years ago?
Put him in the pit wall. He put him in the pit wall. To be fair, that Barrichello got a little bit less. I've got a yellow out.
Uh-oh.
Not sure why. The 25 slow on the back stretch, Matthew, I can tell you on the driver tracker.
Harrison Burton.
Oh no, Harrison Burton, who is 7 points below the playoff cut line coming in, behind only his cousin Jeb Burton, has apparently spun off turn 2 to bring out the caution. Wow.
There we go.
Oh boy, well he's been able to keep it off the wall. Yeah, so no real damage here, it doesn't look like, but for Harrison, who is in that tight playoff race with his cousin Jeb Burton.
Oh, wow.
Goes for an early spin. By the way, it was Logan Beard in the car that was slow on the first lap that had to coast to pit road. That's a shame for him.
Hasn't yet actually
making his 10th career start.
Hasn't completed the lap time yet either. Okay. Oh, is that contact? Yes, he's riding the
Ooh.
bumper of the 16.
If it is contact, it's pretty much his own fault because it looks like he's just drifted up the track, almost collected Christian Eckes there.
Yeah, he was inside Eckes. And again, with these larger spoilers in this aero package, very easy to go into a corner on the inside of another car and lose the rear. That's a really good save by Harrison because that tire barrier off of turn 2 has collected a lot of cars here in the past and created some really big accidents.
Caution's out then with 97 laps to go, and Harrison Burton comes down pit road.
Well, it was a big save from him, though. As I said, 7 points below the cut line to make the playoffs, so imperative for him to not get any damage there. And he'll be at the back of the pack, but has a car still to race with. By the way, Kyle Larson, I know this is your favorite thing, JB, Cup guys running in this series, picked up 4 spots off the start. He's from 19th to 15th.
To be fair, he's doing the double. We've said that several times this year, haven't we, as well?
I really like it's the first time that he's run the Hendrick McLaren car in the Xfinity series. I really like the livery on the Xfinity car. It looks amazing.
Totally not biased as a McLaren fan here. It does look incredible.
I'll say this, I don't mind it because I think we can make some exceptions about this. It's a special event. It is the Brickyard. We can agree with that because it's so good. And doing the double kind of goes with him doing the double throughout the rest of the year. What I can't understand is why we've seen a couple of other Cup guys taking the same start procedure. It's like, just come on, guys. Get out.
I give my take on this, and I say, for me, if you're able to beat a Cup guy, you're ready for the big leagues. Because that's been my perspective for a while, is that the Cup guys should run in the lower series, show the younger guys how fast the Cup guys actually are. Like, when you've got Kyle Larson just annihilating the field, that should serve as a learning point, because these guys got to learn that it's not easy in the big leagues. It is incredibly difficult. You can't do a Sammy Smith and just pile into everyone at Martinsville in the big leagues.
Just want to keep up with the YouTube chat here. Nathan says, hi JB and everybody, happy race day. Hi Matthew and Jack, he also says. I have a book about the first Brickyard 400. Oracle, did you write it?
I know there will be people like JT and Jack that won't possibly be able to believe this because, you know, I'm so old. I wasn't on this earth at the first Brickyard 400 in 1994.
Neither was I, to be fair, so that's fun. 1994.
Let me just read.
Oh my god, I know somebody who was on this planet in 1994. I'm not going to name names because...
Was it Jeff Gordon who won it?
Yes, it was.
First.
Yeah.
Did Senior ever win here?
Yes.
Yeah, he won the second one in 1995, yeah. Outlasted Rusty Wallace and Dale Jarrett. Rusty Wallace was going to win that race, and then a car on pit road, car lost a tire right in front of him, and he lost track position coming off of pit road, slowing for the tire, and Earnhardt got by.
Just to answer Fabrice, the stages are 30 for stage 1, lap 60 will be stage 2, and lap 100 stage 3, so it's 30, 30, 40. And also,
which really isn't a lot of racing laps, especially with this early caution. Now it's going to be even shorter.
Possibly for the best, as I don't know if you know Matthew, or Jack doesn't, Omi does, who's in the background. I'm not 100% well.
Oh no.
You're a bit quieter than usual,
yeah,
so I can tell.
I am fighting you know, I had that tooth problem. The other side that still needs surgery is playing up. So I'm on very heavy medication. And I am fighting fatigue as well to come through. Joanne says, well, the ops sent the rain to Speedway. Sorry, couldn't keep the rain. Had sent it up. Oh, dear.
Just, please, if anyone here can control it, which I'm guessing probably not, but if anyone can, just please don't send it our way tomorrow. Still, I know that you get on Twitter and everybody, Brickyard 400 sucks, this, that, and the other. It is still... Literally, of all the races that get run in all kinds of disciplines, it's my second favorite race of the racing year, behind only the Indianapolis 500. So I really want to get it in tomorrow.
I'll say.
Yeah, with you being the mayor of this town, and I'm not surprised. Go on, Jack.
I wanted to say, who's saying the Brickyard 400 sucks? Because weren't you the guys begging for it to be back on the oval as well?
Yeah.
NASCAR fans, are you ever happy?
Is motor racing fans ever happy?
But NASCAR fans specifically,
I think
they've complained about everything. You know that naval-based race that we're gonna do?
Oh, that's great.
I saw some idiot on Twitter going like, oh guys, we should only have it for the military. Civilians shouldn't be allowed to watch the race. How do you expect them to make a profit then?
Look, I'm going. I really want to go. I want to make it possible. I want to go to that race next year. 250th anniversary of the US military, 250th anniversary as well from that, and it's like, come on, let's go.
Sounds great. I'm really hyped, and I actually really liked the Chicago race, so I was sad to see it go.
I want pomp and circumstance, though. I want to go, if I get to go, I want to go, and I want to be Americanized. I want, you know, I want full on.
Is that really a good thing?
Well, I want full on America, you know, as Matt White described it in our Grid Tonight show as well, coming on.
Davey's going to be there just screaming the American national anthem.
the next summer in America is going to be ridiculous because you're going to have the World Cup here, and then once you get to July, you're going to have all of these 250th anniversary of everything because of America winning its independence from you lot back in 1776.
Only time you're beating us. So.
Do you want us back now, though? Do you want us back? I mean, you're not exactly doing well right now, are you?
I will say, though, in the last World Cup, the U.S. beat England 0-0.
That's a draw. What do you mean?
We took pity on you.
Felt like a win for us, felt like a loss for you. So there you go.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll take that.
It pretty much sums up the two countries, doesn't it, as well?
I am just egging that the World Cup next year is not held like the Club World Cup this year.
Yeah.
Because goodness me, I literally...
That was
wanted to turn off the TV the entire time.
I agree with...
It's going to be really hot. I mean...
Oh, yes, please.
The cooling breaks are fine. I don't care about that.
You just see me. Well, you'll cut to me live in the middle of a naval base, streaming on my phone. I'm going, it's a little bit hot here.
San Diego, it'll be fine. It's 75 year round in San Diego.
He's going to come back with like the thickest southern accent imaginable.
Yeah, well, the boys are coming out of turn 4 now, and it's time to throw down the green flag, and it's boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
Oh, dear.
We are coming to the restart there, so off we go.
We've lost all of our southern viewers.
All right, field coming to the restart, just as it was on the initial start. Sam Mayer and Nick Sanchez on the front row. Green flag waves, and the inside line gets jacked up a bit. Carson Quaffle got hit at the back door by Sammy Smith. Quaffle running that sweet Jamie McMurray throwback livery from when McMurray won the Brickyard 400 in 2010. Sam Mayer gets through to the lead. He's followed by Sheldon Creed, his teammate. He's second as they race in turn 2.
Yeah, the 20's going a little bit high up as well and running the exit of 1 and 2. Now down the back stretch, will try and block it off as well. So Brandon Jones in a little bit of trouble. You can see the mid-pack still trying to fight, make it 3 wide. That's not going to work in Xfinity Series, not with this package as we enter 3 and 4. But yeah, finally the 20 of Brandon Jones cuts in below, and Eric Amarola just ahead of it now in 4th place. Finally, he's going strong. And look at the 2 side by side with the 1. So Jesse Love trying to go down low.
Who had contact, as you mentioned, with the wall earlier in the weekend. Ran well in this race last year with damage from a crash. They're 3 wide down the main straightaway. Ryan Sieg cuts out of the pack. Behind him, Austin Hill and Jeremy Clements are side by side. Kyle Larson sticks his nose into it.
Larson's got to be careful there as well, because he should have learned from the Indy 500. Don't go too early into turn 1 and 2. You end up in the fence. So we're running with now on the inside line. The 18's just ahead there as well. So this is on board with, I believe, Jeb Burton. No, there's Jeb Burton just aside there on the outside line. So he's still trying to hold it through.
This might be Blaine Perkins.
I think it was, yeah.
Oh boy, they are really... They're close to wadding it up down these straightaways. Yeah, no kidding. Matt DiBenedetto here. Matt DiBenedetto in the Savannah Bananas car. A baseball team that's taking the world by storm. He's right in behind Chris Deckis. Oh, yes. He's really embracing that, isn't he?
Wish I could rock that.
Oh, well... It requires some fashion sense that I don't even think I possess as well to rock off that banana outfit as well. But he missed a trick here. He should have come in with just a full banana towards the grid car and got in like that. But advertising is not that much to go. 20 down. What am I going about? That's the NXT race. That's going on right now as well. Lap 9 of 30 coming in as well as they hold it in strong. Sam Mayer leads. Now, finally, we're into the running pace of these guys have just got to get through the first run. Catherine Legg, by the way, up to 26th position. Great job from her.
And Legg running both of the races this weekend as Dean Thompson sneaks a peek to the inside of Austin Hill in turn 4. Hill will hold on to that position. It's been a real slump that Austin Hill and this 21 team has been in of late. He's got Thompson and Ryan Sieg right behind him as they screen towards the yard of bricks.
Oh, that's a bit dangerous as well. You can't continue to turn 1 too much as well. See, he's having to drift back up the line as well there. So Larson in a little bit of trouble, having to find positions early on with the Xfinity car. He's one busy boy, isn't he, as well, as we now see the 18 cut down low. William Solwich gets ahead of Christian Eckes, who now immediately under pressure from Lenny Honeyman as well, coming down the backstretch. It's getting quite energetic, this race, isn't it? As Larson, look, he's weaving around all over the place. He's got no, I don't think he's got any pace on his own out there. He can't get the toe.
He's got pace enough. He just passed 2 people on one straight.
I fair dues. But I'm still
He
staying
did just pass.
other way around as well, man.
I do think that he's trying to hurry up and make as many passes as he can, because with this package, you can stay in a big pack if you're nose to tail like this, but once the guy ahead of you breaks away from you, it's really hard to catch him because you can't sniff the draft and everyone's roaring behind you. So I think Larson showing that he wants to rush his way to the front here as he's in behind Austin Hill. Hasn't quite yet broken the top 10.
Larson's race style. Checkers or wreckers, I always say.
Well, he's a hard charger. And JB might be going after Austin Hill here on the back straightaway. What is this? For the 12th position, I think.
Yep, down there as well. Hill goes again. Defensive. Larson's going to pull it through, and it's a Hail Mary. He's going to try, because he's going to have to get a good toe out of 3. And then we cut to replay. Typical timing there from CW. As we come to the restart.
There's also a pass there, I think, on Dean Thompson from William Sawalich, who's moved up now.
Ryan Seed's also getting close as well to Kyle Larson. So Larson's being held up by Hill here.
Yeah, I think Larson is going to be pretty frustrated the longer that he stays behind that 21 car, because I think you're right. I think he feels like he's getting held up. Might have a fight for second on here, though, JB, heading to 3. Nick Sanchez is all over the back of Sheldon Creed.
Yeah, Creed's looking vulnerable as well. And look down low! Almirola going to go for a little bit of a lunge on the inside line. Sanchez doesn't even flinch, and I'm looking to Colin Zilich, the 88 car as well, under attack from Olga. So we've got, 4 cars in the run here for second position. Sheldon Creed absolutely lost it. He's 1.6 seconds back. Sam Mayer's taken off, and that's great. Use the tyre advantage, and he's got plenty of fuel for this stage. Just go for it. Still, this is going to be a difficult one.
Yeah, Mayer's really pulled away, and I think it's because of all the fighting going on from second on back. He's just been able to get away from this pack. Eric Almirola a bit wide in turn 1. Connor Zilich is going to slip through and pass Almirola in turn 2 for 4th. Zilich, the hottest driver in the series, 8 straight top 5 finishes, and he moves up to 4th here, and he might not be done. He's going after Sanchez on the backside.
Wheels him in into turn 3. Go on, Jack.
You want to hear a crazy stat about Connor Zilich? Before his back injury, he had 1 top 5 finish all season, which was his win at Kota. Now, since his back injury, he has not finished outside the top 5.
So what you're saying is,
if you want success, break your back. That's what we've learned.
Well, to be fair, we heard that, to make it in a racing car, it is back-breaking work. I never think we'll take it so literally before, though.
He's fast, that kid. He's second in points right now, too, just behind Olga. You want to know who's third in points, despite not winning? Sam Mayer.
Sam Mayer. Yeah, and not only is Zilich second in points, he's 56 points behind Allgaier, and that's despite missing the Texas race with the back injury. So, I mean, which Larson won in his car. And here's Zilich loading up a run out of turn 2. He breaks out to the left elbow of Nick Sanchez. Eric Almirola is going to push Zilich along in the draft here. And JB, it looks like by the time we get to turn 3, Connor Zilich will be 3rd.
Yeah, Sanchez is sitting duck now as well. It's a bit unfortunate that Almirola couldn't find the line on the inside in order to push it through. But he has the traction, and he'll get a helping hand now as well here, coming from Justin Allgaier to come on to the front stretch, up to the yard of bricks we go. And now, look, it's that Sheldon Creed. Look how much time he's lost compared as now he's 2.2 seconds down to Sam May. You can visibly see it closing on the low line. Zilich has taken 3rd over the line. Sanchez under pressure now as well from Almirola, but there's nothing. They don't want to go for a move unless they're fully committed to it. They know how early it is in this stage as well. Only 15 laps in with 85 to go. They've just got to take it very carefully, but he's got a great exit out of 2, swings it down low, and I think this is going to be it now done. I think even Almirola's going to come through. Whoa, maybe.
Sanchez slid up in turn 2. Almirola's going to go through. He tried to block Allgaier, couldn't do that, so Allgaier will go through now. So that's Almirola to 5th, Almirola to 4th, rather, Allgaier to 5th. Sanchez backslides to 6th, and he's just gotten in line in front of Brandon Jones. But already, Jack, we're seeing how tactical of a race this is. With this package, you cannot make a single mistake on corner entry, because if you have to get out of the throttle any little bit, you're going to lose at least one spot, if not more.
Yeah, this is obviously a strategy race when it comes to racing. It's like Pocono, I said before. And obviously, I think Zilich will be very close to getting past Creed soon. Zilich looks very, very fast, but I did point this out, though, as a race that I think, because I'm obviously a big Sheldon Creed fan, he's like my favourite driver in the series. It's heartbreaking, I know. But I pointed this out as a race that I think Creed has a chance at winning. I think this is one of his better tracks, generally. It suits his driving style, and Haas's cars quite nicely. Because Haas are generally, Stuart Haas were really good here last year, and they look really good here this year as well, with Mayer, who I don't think he's ever deserved to win a race this year necessarily, but he's always been there.
Yeah, he's got 8 top 5s this year, does Mayer. A big reason why he's 3rd in the championship. Connor Zilich, as Jack predicted, JB, is all over the back of Sheldon Creed as they head to turn 2. I don't think it's going to be long until this 88 car goes through to 2nd.
Taking the inside tight line as well. This is going to be it side by side down the back straight. You called it, Matthew. Straight along, trying to get the side draft off, then pulls apart as well, like Noah parting the sea, the spread down towards turn 3. You try and remember that he's got a bigger bumper on today as well, and he goes through. So basically what we've done is, with the Xfinity cars this weekend, is we've gone from having the stick figure, and all of a sudden we've just added Kim Kardashian to the back.
Yeah, we got the bigger spoilers, the taller spoilers, and of course that cuts down speed, but that's what creates this big bubble of air, and that's why we're getting these drafting lines like this that really only Sam Mayer has been able to pull away from and get on an island by himself for the most part. His lead is 2.5 seconds on Zilich, who is now 2nd. Creed is 3rd. Almirola is 4th. And Justin Allgaier is 5th. What about Kyle Larson? He just passed Taylor Gray, JB, to move up into the top 10 for the first time. It only took him 17 laps and change to get there.
Yeah, closing up once again and still having the traction.
Got some radio for you if you need it.
Yeah, go on.
I've got some radio from Justin Allgaier about the block that Almirola threw earlier. You know the one I'm on about. He says, "Yep, just idiots racing. I don't know who spots for the 19, but tell him next time I'm not going to be nice."
Oh dear.
Which means I'm not gonna lift next time.
Can I have another fight, please? I really deserve one. I'm not well.
Get a pit road fight.
I've had that as well several times over.
Which I'm surprised no one got sanctioned for, given NASCAR's not like, they don't like crew guys getting in fights.
Would you say, is it safe to say that at the moment we're in a bit of a lull of the race? Because if so, I've got... Yeah. Excellent. Well, in this case, I've got a great thing to say here, because this is what the NASCAR Xfinity crews wanted to say about when we got this new package coming in.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
We're now copyrighted.
Look, the stream was already done earlier on in the day because of the theme tune. Basically, the NASCAR series, we can do whatever we like on it. So we're fine.
Very good. Nick Sanchez backslide continues. Jesse Love just got by him a lap ago for 7th, and now Sanchez, the Atlanta winner, has 3 cars right behind him, Carson Quaffle and Kyle Larson. And in fact, Larson is going to take a look to the inside of Quaffle to try to take over the 9th position in the southwest turn. It looks like he's done that pretty easily, JB. Larson up to 9th.
Larson making his way up. He started down in 17th, wasn't it, Kyle Larson? So he's made up places already.
Yeah, 18th.
Okay,
so he's basically cut through half the field.
That's insane. But again, that's just a Larson thing to do, isn't it? He's America's answer to Sterling Moss.
Except he has a championship.
Wow, there you go.
Except he has a
Almirola. That's true. Almirola makes a pass and takes over the 3rd position. He made the pass in the northeast corner on Sheldon Creed, and now Creed, JB, has Justin Allgaier barking at the back door.
Yep, Creed's going to really have to think about defense rather than attack right now as well, because Allgaier is going to be literally, as you say, barking. A little bit of a touch of the open there as well as they come through 1 and 2. Small little nuanced changes here to the Brickyard over the years that we've seen adapts, and it helps the Cup cars more than the Indy cars on their running order. I thought that was a woman there, but it's an elderly rock star as well, holding up his Jamie. Yeah, he said Jamie Murray top as well coming in.
Yeah. So he's found the CW cameras. Jamie McMurray on the call of the race for the CW. And Carson Quaffle running that throwback livery to when McMurray won the Brickyard 400 15 years ago, if you can possibly believe that. I feel so old. And that was a nice moment for him to find the CW cameras and show off the Jamie McMurray love.
I thought we were
down to 9 laps to go in the stage.
I thought we were having a Coldplay moment as well there.
Oh boy!
It just looked like for a second.
The amount of memes I have seen about that on social media is hilarious.
Oh, here's a change for second out of turn 2. Almirola, that car is really cutting well through the apex of the corner, and he was able to dig underneath Connor Zilich and make the pass.
I love the bodywork and the stickers on the front. It looks like a snake, doesn't it now, as well, from the front of it. It's just...
Almirola has got a very nice looking car.
It's so
I think this
good.
is his last start of the year, to my understanding.
Is it?
He was only scheduled for 9 this year, according to Joe Gibbs. And this
What would you
is
call
9.
that color?
Lime, I don't know, like neon green?
Yeah, it's not a yellow, is it? It's definitely a green. It's snake venom, I would say. That's what it reminded me. It's got
There
snake.
you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
School bib green. School bib green, there we go.
School bib green.
Wow.
You know,
That's
you know
very
how school bibs,
creative.
everyone says they're yellow. I am convinced they're green.
Well, actually, you know the neon yellow that you know, that, like in highlighters? Racetracks actually in the UK banned that colour because it was playing tricks with the driver's eyes, because through the windscreens, in sunny days, they thought they were waving green flags. So everyone was speeding up in the yellow flag zone. So now we have the sort of orangey yellow for the yellow flags in the UK. But yeah, it's quite handy actually to know that.
By the way, there is a Premier League game on NBC as we speak. Everton and
series.
Bournemouth Summer Series in East Rutherford, New Jersey, the site of the World Cup final next year.
It's Donald Trump.
I'm sure that...
Oh no, he's here!
Oh, that's right, he is. Yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. Yes.
Do you want him back?
I'll let you answer that.
I'm sure the site of the World Cup final is insulted by the fact that Everton are playing there.
It's okay though, Matthew. We've held him at our ice. He's at deportations. It's fine.
Of course. Justin Allgaier gets by Connor Zilich now for 3rd. So Zilich really rocketed up to 2nd pretty quickly, but now he's lost 2 positions in a couple of laps. By the way, it was really stupid that World Cup final is going to be in East Rutherford, New Jersey next year, because they're going to make that out as if the World Cup final's in New York. But once again, it's in New Jersey, where the New York Giants and the New York Jets play, but it is in New Jersey, and the stadium is a dump. It's a concrete canyon, lifeless structure.
So like every US soccer stadium, basically.
I mean, they could have done a lot better than East Rutherford, New Jersey, and MetLife Stadium. They really could have.
I've heard non-league grounds louder than some US grounds.
Can I just point out something as well? Soulless and full of concrete. Isn't that just New York City?
Well, indeed. Indeed it is.
I want to go to New York at some point.
You guys needed so much... you had so much concrete, you had to have a central park just to get some greenery.
It's true.
To be fair, I did love New York City, but now bad memories. Bad memories. Frank Sinatra may say New York, New York. I go LA, LA. I'd rather visit Los Angeles.
Next year, you'll be like San Diego, San Diego.
Yes, that's true. I would rather visit San Diego. I love it. Although I'm going to so do the Madagascar joke. You know, reading the thing. San Diego. I'll go on. Is there a beach in San Diego, by any chance? Let's go and kick the fake rocks. Oh, wow, that looks real.
Oh my gosh. Justin Allgaier has quickly bridged the gap up to the back bumper of Eric Almirola as they come up out of turn 4. We're coming to 4 laps to go in the stage. Sam Mayer's lead is still 2 seconds, but Allgaier just plotting, probing where he might try to make a move around Almirola here. I mentioned earlier, Jack, Allgaier's the only driver in this field that's won an Xfinity race here on the Indianapolis Oval, and he's looking good again today.
Yeah, looking good. I haven't got much to add, sorry, I just got nothing to add right now.
I'll
be blunt when I'm like, I got nothing to add to that.
I want to quickly go to the chat. A side-by-side on the inside line as well. That is the 7, getting back ahead of the 19. So Allgaier does clear Almirola for second position as well, down the low line to 3. Just quickly go into the chat. Where do we get up to? Nathan, I'll catch up with your comments. I love the 80s and early 90s style of stock cars. And he bought it apparently. He was 14 in 1994. Next year's race is going to be epic. And Google user has been saying, I miss June where we had 3 24-hour races in a row. It's a slow race weekend. Believe me, it's not for us. We've non-stopped all day. As well, as they come through, where do we go to? NASCAR fans are the hardest to please next to F1 fans. Yeah. Fabrice said for me to go supersized. I want to go supersized so badly.
Okay, I've got a thing about F1 fans. NASCAR fans sometimes have brains.
Yes.
F1 fans do not. I don't know if you saw the meltdown that the Laguna Seca overtake caused on Twitter recently.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh,
yeah.
Lord, yes.
God, I am so glad I left that fan base. My word.
F1 fans see something, clap and go wee, and then go shoot each other about it.
They are literally they think. I can't express how I feel about F1 fans without making the broadcast more than any. So
Thinking about it though, NASCAR fans see it, shout about it, talk about it, decide who's right, then shoot the one who was right anyway.
No, what NASCAR fans do is they talk about it, decide who's right, and then they blame Bubba Wallace for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Did anyone see Bubba's post-qualifying interview, by the way? He did. He was smiling, and then when they said, oh, well, he may be second in the grid, but he's still smiling about it, he puts the mic on, and he immediately frowns and goes, I wasn't smiling. No, what about that?
I love him, he's great.
Like,
I actually love Bubba.
Bubba Wallace
is awesome.
He's the American version of Dan Tickton. If we got those two in the room together...
I'm a Dan Tickton fan too, so...
By the way, Allgaier and Almirola are drafted. They are working together, almost super speedway-esque, drafting together, and they have caught up to Sam Mayer as we start the last lap of the stage.
Yeah, 1 to go. I just realised, actually, that's how quickly it is going. Actually, you were right there, Matthew. Side by side, the 20 gets ahead of the 88, so that's Jones passing Zilic, Zilic dropping back, but I'm loving this because they've gained 2 seconds on Sam Mayer here, who I don't know if he's pushed too hard early on, he's now running on fumes, waiting for a pit stop, but he's going to take this first stage with confidence, as actually maybe not, because Allgaier and Almirola are right there with him, and Sam Mayer's having to go defensive into turn 3, Matthew!
Mayer went way down, nearly on the white line going into 3. Allgaier's going to try to load up one more run on him in his slipstream. This is the closest anyone has been to Sam Mayer since we dropped the green flag on the restart. And let's see, JB, is Sam Mayer going to hold on for his 3rd stage win of the year?
Over the line of bricks, the flag falls for the green checkered. Sam Mayer does hold on to win stage 1. Allgaier, Almirola, Jones. Go on.
Allgaier 2nd, Almirola 3rd, Jones 4th, and Zilic slipped to 5th. Sheldon Creed's 2 in that stage to 6th. So Sam Mayer gets his 3rd stage win of the year. That will help out the cause in championship land. Started the day 3rd in the championship standings. And he leads every lap of stage 1 to win it, but it did get tight at the end there, JB.
Oof. That's a good sign, actually, because that proves that Sam Mayer isn't going to run away with this as we thought he was. He was pushing hard in the first stage. So I like that as well.
Well, I really like how he got out to a big lead, and then Allgaier and Almirola, 2 seasoned veterans, instead of racing each other for 5 or 6 laps, instead worked together and drafted up to him. I know there's people that hate this package because they call it slot car racing and all of that, but that's what you get from a package like this, on a track like this, where you can make up a 1.5 or 2 second deficit if you work together in about 5 or 10 laps.
Last year, the average speed was at 101 mile an hour, the slowest it has been in years on the full oval course. Take a look at what it is right now at 133.766 mile an hour. We are 33 mile an hour faster on average than we were last year. You can't deny that it's faster racing and it's better racing. I don't think I've ever seen you without your glasses on until just then.
No, probably not. No, the glasses frame the face.
Yeah, to be fair, I have the same
so
thing.
different when they don't have glasses.
Hang on, let me show you.
Yeah, everybody does.
There you are, let me show you.
Everybody does.
There you are. I'll take mine off. See? I bet I look different now. For this, I don't wear my glasses outside of doing commentary. I only wear them when I'm looking in the commentary box. In fact, my glasses live in the commentary box. I leave them in.
I'm very happy. I will never get contacts. I don't want I like wearing glasses. Like I said, I think it frames.
It does.
Not only everybody. I think it frames faces.
I still have to wear glasses.
Yeah, I just think everyone, personally, I think everyone looks better with glasses, but that's just me.
I'm trying to get a new pair of glasses actually as well, because I've had these for 10 years now as well, and they're just starting to give me a bit of a headache and a bit of a thing. So I think I need a better prescription to come through. But I'm going to go like you, Matthew, a bit thicker frame, because I think what I've got right now is they're just a bit too small. So I can see the bottom of them on my eyes. So I might go a bit bigger as well, so I can just see out them clearly. And
I do like the big frames. I'm glad they made a comeback, and the thick frames. I just like that look. By the way, I do appreciate the comment from Nathan. How can you confuse New York and New Jersey? Indeed. But you just wait. Next year, we're going to get to the World Cup, and everybody, whether you're watching on BBC, ITV, or here in America on Fox, everyone's going to be saying, well, let's go out to the match in New York. No. It is in New Jersey. As much as you want to make it New York, it is not.
I can explain perfectly. Do you guys confuse UK with the rest of Europe? That's another thing as well. Europe is not a country. Europe is a continent as well.
Europe's a city, I thought.
Now you're starting it.
That's why we got the European Grand Prix.
Oh, God. Now,
It was a European Grand Prix, you are right. Europe is a country.
Europe.
Who all hosted a European Grand Prix? Jerez?
Donington.
Donington,
Lap
yeah,
of the
that's
Gods
right.
by Ayrton Senna. Want to remind
That's
everyone
right.
of that.
Valencia.
I glaze that no end.
Valencia.
That's the one I was trying to think of. That's one I can remember
Remind me that back
clearly in my life.
Well, here's another one. Azerbaijan. 2016.
Did they
The last European
was
Grand
that?
Prix.
Yeah, 2016.
Was that a Europe? So they named that the European Grand Prix, did they?
The 2016 race was the European Grand Prix.
Wow. Okay.
And then everyone realised how stupid it was to have a European Grand Prix on the Asia side of Azerbaijan, so they just called it the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What do you want, Matthew?
By the way, that museum that the CW is showing, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum, if you are a race fan of any kind, you have to make it to that museum at some point. I went there a couple of years ago, and I got to kiss the bricks on the Kiss the Bricks tour of the track. But that museum was amazing when I went a couple of years ago, and now they shut it down for a handful of months, and they revamped it. Now they have redesigned the whole museum. It's open again. I've got to get back to it now. But oh my gosh, it's fantastic.
No, in my look, I'll kiss the
I
bricks
hope they
and get
clean the
laryngitis.
bricks regularly.
I was going to say, no, in my look, I'll kiss them and get laryngitis.
Oh, dear.
I'm sure there's a good thrashing. I'd rather kiss the bricks after race cars have gone over it than anything else. Oh, no. Go away!
Gotta keep that in mind. I need to get ahead of this
They've
balance
seen
right
NASCAR racing.
I'm not great at math, but I'm going to tell you, if the weather is 2 hours out, I think we're going to be okay.
Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. We're good.
See, this is the thing. You come to the Midwest in the summer, you can look at the radar all you want. There's going to be rain on the radar, and it's a 50-50 chance whether it hits or not, because it's just so hot, it's so humid, the showers will pop up and then they'll disappear. So it's really playing the lottery on weather around here, especially when it's so hot like it is today.
First time today, though. Pit lane is open. Let's head down to the CW and hear what's going to happen.
A long time to dry.
Yeah. Pit road going to be busy. There's always lots of action here. Could very well decide this race on a cycle of stops. First opportunity coming into stage one. Let's go to Progressive Pit Road. Here's Dylan.
And Sam Mayer, the winner of this stage, will be the first one to reach his marks at the top of the screen. Pretty happy with the race car throughout the course of that run, but as we said, it built tight. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment. Crew Chief Jason Trincheri expects to maybe be in a little bit of traffic here at start of stage 2, so they didn't want to over-adjust it. Weren't exactly sure what their balance was going to be, Cam.
See the 19 there in the middle of your screen. He said too tight, can't finish the corner on throttle. He said it's manageable at the beginning of the run, but not at the end. They are looking for a smooth stop here after slow stops plagued them last week. Slight adjustment, and then Justin Allgaier there on the bottom, making a wedge adjustment as well as a right rear air pressure. He said he needs the front end to cut just a little bit more.
Kyle Larson coming out of his pit. I thought he was going to collide with the 54 of Taylor Gray. Look at this. Almirola going to win the race off Progressive Pit Road. Allgaier second, Zillage third. And Sam Mayer falls 3 positions to 4th. Larson +2 to 6th. Restart stage 2 coming next on CW.
Yeah, giving up for what's going to be a very good one. I'm looking forward to this second stage.
Pit road's so treacherous here, just 24 feet wide. The pit lane here, that's the second narrowest pit road in NASCAR behind only Gateway. Always congestion on the Indianapolis pit road, especially under caution flag pit stops.
Somebody explain to me, by the way, why... I've just seen a thing for the latest Star Trek Academy. What seems to be... what's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker. What is she doing in Star Trek?
you are talking way over my head. I have no idea. I don't know who that is, and I don't know what that is.
Sarah Jessica Parker, you know?
No, I live a very sports-centric life.
She was in Sex and the City, First Wives Club. Oh, she was one of the witch. She was the witch. One of the witches in Hocus Pocus.
No.
Sarah.
Which, now, I say that, I did watch Happy Gilmore 2 last night.
Oh, how was that?
What a mess of a movie that was.
Is it good mess or bad mess?
I mean, it was fun. It was entertaining. You're not supposed to go in, you know, thinking that it's going to be...
That's still a sports
getting
movie.
Some film award. I don't even know. What are the film awards? Are those the
Emmy,
Oscars or Emmy? See, I don't even I
Oscars
but yeah, you're not going to go in
Emmy's
thinking that it's going to be the
know.
greatest movie you've ever seen. It's just entertaining.
Emmy's TV, Oscar is films.
Oh, there you go. So
I
yeah,
think.
it's not going to win any Oscar for anything, but it's entertaining. You don't need to take it too seriously. It gets crazy. That's fine. Let's see. We do have a comment talking about how do you feel about the the 3026 street race, and then there's a correction, 2026. 3026 will probably be on Mars, which I mean that's where Elon Musk wants to be, of course.
He can go. Take Donald with him.
Please keep him there.
Yeah.
He wants to have the Mars Grand Prix next year.
Again, he can go
Please
and take
keep him on
Donald with
Mars.
him.
Twitter sucks right now.
It's not Twitter, it's X.
I refuse.
Oh! Comical thing here for
Refuse.
you, everybody. for 3 hours this morning, a new law has come into UK, and it could have come through the rest of Europe, I'm not too sure, but it has come definitely into the UK today.
I am protesting this, by the way, to make it clear.
This is going to worry me with what I'm about to say. It's the Online Safety Act, so several pornographic websites have,
That's fine, I'm okay with that.
have now been banned, and you must show proof of ID that you're over the age of 18 to access them. I know, kind of goes against the whole secrecy thing. But anyway, yeah, you now must show ID. But for 3 hours this morning, Twitter was technically banned because it starts with an X. It thought it was an X-rated website.
I did not notice that.
No, X
And there's
is
like
technically
some of the
banned.
most inoffensive stuff being censored right now. Like, it's stuff that's not even like adult material. It's just like horror images that are getting censored.
Where are we going to put all our races? We earn more money on there than anywhere else.
You're earning money on Twitter, damn.
No, I was on about X-rated websites, but alright. I was joking.
Okay.
I was saying we got more money there than anywhere else.
Oh, God.
I mean, people do make a lot of money on that side, but we'll leave that conversation.
You sound like you know, Jack.
Want to go on OnlyFans?
Yes, knowing
The
me...
amount of money they make on there is just ridiculous.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's sad.
But knowing me, I would only have an OnlyFan. I've had
If I created it for that, I would literally just post actual fans the entire time.
As in,
You know, like fans that you have in your bedroom. Just post that every day.
Side rant. OnlyFans didn't actually start as a pornographic website.
No, it didn't.
It started as a way for creators to talk more with their fans and post things. So it's just the human race that turned it sexual. It's what it always does.
That's exactly right. Sad.
Now, Still Joe says, I just went to watch a weather update and I came back to this conversation. I don't know how we got here.
No, I don't really.
Donald
either.
Trump in Scotland. Mars X website. There we go.
Yeah, basically.
I'll tell you another thing actually that for free. I'll tell you this for free, which is a weird saying. I'll tell you this, but charge you a $5 for it, which is basically how OnlyFans died. I'll tell you this, but charge you. Donald Trump has opened up one of his new golf courses in Scotland, and it's got this wonderful black and gold sign that says Trump's Golf Course, wherever it is, and somebody has nailed in below it, twinned with Epstein Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's the Scottish for you. They don't care.
Sam Mayer, who led every lap, as I try to steer us back into race coverage here.
Oh, he fell backwards.
Sam Mayer led every lap
give
of
you
stage
some
one, but he lost positions on pit road. Slow stop, and the gas man fell. Where is Sam Mayer for this restart? He is 5th, so he's gone from 1st to 5th, Mayer is, and is going to have some traffic to get through.
Got one coming for you. David Starr to the rear of the field for an uncontrolled tyre. He's
And
in
he
a
just
Joey
was
Gage
already
car,
there.
though.
He
So
just
he's
had-
already there.
He just had the free pass as well.
He's
I mean,
literally
bless
already
him.
there, so it doesn't matter.
Really good racer in his time about 20 years ago in the
Yeah, he won
truck
like 4
series.
truck races, didn't he?
Yeah, he was really strong in the truck series on his day.
I'm telling you now, we won't stay green
He
for
does
long.
kind of have to wind it down a bit more now, his racing schedule. He is in his 50s.
Yeah, he ran a cup race a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta.
Yeah, everybody was like, oh, right, there we go. Why is he at the back?
No surprise.
Here we go again then. Stage 2. 23 laps of running. What's the point? Make it the 300. Come on, don't be scared. Right, here we go then. Ready to go back racing. And the green flag will fall, Matthew.
They need to be hurrying up on these caution laps if rain is about an hour and a half or so away. We don't need to be running so many caution laps. But anyway, Eric Almirola, the control car, inside of one. Justin Allgaier to his outside. Green flag waves, and Allgaier has beaten Almirola to the start-finish line. Now, that is legal as long as Allgaier didn't go in the restart zone before Almirola, so they might have to put the restart under review as their double file still for the lead. Almirola's got a nose 2. Connor Zilich and Brandon Jones are side by side behind for third. There's contact further back. Nick Sanchez
In the wall.
We say green, Sanchez keeps on going, but the rest of the field darts away as well, like swans who are avoiding a boulder dropped in the lake, and that's going to put Sanchez right at the back of the field. Meantime, round the outside, Allguy's going to get the lead away from Amarola, who's going to hold off from Brandon Jones. They're still side by side, and the snake is slithering its way up the inside line into turn 3 and 4, and again, around the outside, Amarola going to try and use that drag, and the high line banking the exit to try and keep ahead. Over the line, still side by 13 thousandths of the line. It's Allgaier leading that lap and now leads as round the outside Zilich takes second and Almirola drops back into third.
Well, when Allgaier got alongside Almirola, his teammate Connor Zilich came to his rescue and just stayed right on the bumper cover of Allgaier's car down the straightaway. So the JRM cars worked together. Get to the front, Allgaier ahead of Zilich, then from Almirola, now behind at 4th. Brandon Jones and Taylor Gray are side by side, and Kyle Larson's right in there.
Oh, this is better from Kyle Larson, trying to have a go through as well, using that 17 McLaren livery that he had at the 500 as well. And Kyle could really do the double this weekend, couldn't he? That's a really strong possibility. Sam Mayer is running in 8th position as well. This is the replay of Turn 2's incident as though. But he got knocked as well, didn't he, by the 16?
Yeah, Christian Eckes, and that's about what happened with Harrison Burton Jack in that very same corner. He was to the inside of Eckes and spun. This time it was Eckes to the inside of Sanchez, and Eckes got loose and got up and into the 48.
So still side by side.
Yeah.
Come on to it, go on, Jack.
Yeah, we got side by side here between Mayer and Kvopel. Mayer dropping down right now as Kvopel goes around the outside. Can he keep that? Nope, Mayer is still there, I think. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's right at the spotter panel, right alongside him with his teammate right there, and Mayer goes through.
Oh.
And now we're going to go 3 wide, but Sheldon Creed thinks better of it.
Yeah, well done,
Oh,
Sheldon.
my goodness. Yeah, this is a wad of traffic. 5-6 cars in a pack here as Quaffle is going to get clear of Mayer. And JB, this is the first time that Mayer has been stuck in traffic all race, and I don't think his car likes it.
No, it's dancing around. Oh, and that's the 48 now smoking with the front. Is that a front tyre down low?
Probably the tyre's gone.
Oh, I think, yeah,
Rear right. Tyre's gone.
Oh, rear right and front left. I thought the front left was down, so we've got 2 tyres down. So Sanchez Day effectively done as they come back through.
I tried to give room and it just it's rubbing pretty bad.
I think he's very much, as he's saying his own words, effed in the A. Go on.
That's a shame for Nick, Atlanta winner. So he's good to go to the playoffs, but he's been really good of late and was hoping to have a good run today. Started on the outside of the front row. Meanwhile, in turn 4, Jesse Love and William Sawalich are jousting elbow to elbow. Sawalich, who had a terrible start to the season, has been getting better. Top 10 in the last 2 races, and he's running in a top 10 spot right now, JB, and he's trying to take one away from Jesse Love as they cross the yard of bricks. Now Carson Quaffle closes in and goes 3 wide with a double slipstream and goes around the outside of both of them.
And people say they don't like this package. That was fantastic driving there from Carson. That outside line working brilliantly, but who got just caught up there in the middle of the pack as well? Coming in, that's Sam Mayer in the 41. We said he was having a bit of trouble, and it looked like mid-corner through 1, the car just had a little bit of a twitch on him, had to save it and backed off a little bit. It's put Jesse Love right behind him on the way in towards turn 3 now as well. And it's just going to be a question of, does he run later on into the day, run into the night? We're not going to be in a situation where, oh, if the rain comes, you know, we're going to wait it out. We're not going to have time. The light is falling here, and if that rain comes, that's day done. Pretty much like we had a week ago.
Yeah, exactly. The key is going to be getting to halfway, which we're, 9 laps away from now. So once you get to halfway, the race is official, just like at Dover last week when Connor Zilich won that rain-shortened race. So
I agree, by the way, with what Steel Joe's put in the chat here. Races like these really don't need 2 stages. It's only 100 laps. I agree. It should be 50-50. Or 40-60.
I can understand that. You see that a lot in the Truck Series. Truck Series races are so short, and trying to fit 3 stages in it sometimes it just makes it a choppy race.
Or we could just, in a perfect world, just not have stages.
That too. That too. This race would have been great if it had no stage as well, because we would have had green flag pit stops. We're not going to get that today, which really annoys me. As well, Fabrice says Connor Zilic has got much better at pushing in the last few laps. I agree. And Fabrice says Mayer not running so well in traffic.
Yeah, no doubt. Sam Mayer never had to deal with any traffic in that first stage, and now he's back in 9th. No doubt the handling of that car has changed now that he's in the turbulent air. He's running right behind 2 cars as we speak, Carson Quaffle and William Sawalich just ahead of him. So Mayer has really struggled to adapt. As at the front, they're close at 2nd. Connor Zilic and Justin Allgaier are running, make that Connor Zilic and Eric Almirola running nose to tail at 2nd and 3rd as they race through turn 3.
Philip says, well, my radar site says rain an hour and a half as well. An hour, 2.5. 57 to go. We've done half the race inside an hour. It could be possible we just get rain at the end of the race. Now, Matthew, if we have 14 to go and there's rain, do we go through that procedure we did in the Cup race? Or do we go, we've got it, let's go?
Yeah, I would highly doubt we do that today because, as you said, we started so late, so there's not a ton of sunlight left. Plus, Dover, being a highly banked 1-mile track, dried basically in an hour. Indianapolis, with 9 degrees of banking and 2.5 miles, will not dry that quickly. I would tend to believe that once we get rain, if we lose the track, the race will be over. The good news is, most of what we've heard is that it's about an hour and a half or so away. I think we could get to the end in that time, but I will just say again, you can look at radars all you want. I wouldn't trust them. It's just so hot. Pop-up showers are, well, doing what they're called. They're popping up everywhere, and then they're disappearing just as quickly as they show up. So, I mean, we could get rain within the next 5 minutes that's not showing on the radar, or the rain that is showing on the radar may disappear and not come at all. So,
Can't remember which day.
I think we're just going to have to take it as it goes, which I know is frustrating for us. I know it's frustrating for me. I keep looking at the radar. I keep refreshing it every 10 minutes looking for tomorrow, but there's no sense in it because it's going to change. Every time you look at a radar, it is going to change.
I mean, the idea of the thing is, if we haven't started by the time IndyCar starts, we'll probably be coming back Monday. I mean, it's probably. So, yeah, that's the problem with running it so late in the day. Why don't we run it at 5 o'clock?
Which every single week, give me a noon or 12:30 start time.
Yeah.
Every week. Lord.
It
Don't get me started.
I tell you what, from a UK point of view, having it so late on in the day, it really, as Mayer side by side with Silowich as well, and he's getting pushed by Jesse Love. They both clear him down the inside line down towards turn 1. So I was trying to hold it on the outside line, but we'll lose out. Have to filter him back behind Love at some point before turn 2, and does so now. From a UK point of view, having the NASCAR races and the IndyCar races so much later in the day, it makes it feel like America is Australia in terms of time zone. There's only a 5-hour time difference. It's not that long at all. And it makes it feel like it's 12 hours, not 5.
Yeah, I would really like to see us get back to noon or 12:30 start times like we had for such a long time. It's not going to happen. TV doesn't want it to happen. TV says that they can maximize viewership by starting at 2 and 3 and 3:30. And as much money as the TV networks are paying these days, they normally get with.
Yep, sadly. Although I think everybody agrees that the best coverage we've had in years is on Prime, which is ironic if you think about it, with all the fuss that people made about, oh, we don't want 5 Cup races going on a streaming service. Oh, we don't want that. As soon as it happens, oh, this is fantastic. Where's this been for years? Oh, thank you. Yes, pay every week. We'll do it. I mean, this is what I mean when I say that motorsport fans are goldfish. I'm including myself in that. We can moan to the cows come home one day about, oh, I don't like this. One good race, and everyone goes, yes, that was very good. Let's keep going. That's very good.
All I'm gonna say is that nothing. If we're talking about like broadcasts and stuff, Nothing can make me forgive Fox for the 2024 Mid-Ohio ARCA race. That was the single worst broadcast I have ever watched. That was unforgivable. That was a war crime, in my opinion. Genuinely, I think I should be entitled to damages for crimes against humanity for having to sit through that.
He was on commentary.
Was it Jamie Little?
Yes.
It wasn't even the commentary wasn't the worst part. It's the camera work.
Yeah. Camera. Yeah.
They weren't even focused on the track. Sometimes it was actually ridiculous. Like genuinely, it was infuriating to watch.
We all died about laughing.
Like, it's not often I sit back and go, you know what? I think I could do a better job here.
We all died about laughing in the commentary box at Darlington when we had Santa Claus coming through.
Oh,
yes.
That was
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Tag me in that Instagram reel too.
Yeah.
That is forever on my profile.
It was too
that's the issue with Fox these last few years, is that we can talk about the commentary with Mike Joy, Kevin Harvick, and Clint Boyer having no chemistry, which they don't. But Mike Joy and Kevin Harvick are still really good at what they do. Clint, not so much. Uh-oh. Sorry, Christian Eckes has an issue. His car is smoking. No. And that's probably from where he slid up and into Nick Sanchez on the restart. And it's finally cut down that right front tire.
I'm glad it's not oil or anything like that being dropped on the circuit, because we don't need a caution right now. But if that tire gets loose, they might throw the yellow. So we need to be a bit careful on this one.
I think he's going to make it to pit road. And we're going to stay green. But yeah, that's the biggest problem for me. And I'm sure, Josh, obviously you know this. When you're trying to call the race like we are, we're not getting the commentary. Well, I'm not getting the commentary. You are. You have everything going. But it's the camera cuts that are just terrible from Fox. And it's like they have no direction in the truck, as we just get a change at third. Kyle Larson's charge through the field continues. He passes Eric Almirola as we are a lap away from being halfway home, which means the race would be official.
Thank God for that, because it needed to be official. Just over an hour, actually, so this could be one of the quick... I've said it now. This could be one of the quickest Xfinity races on this course.
You did it now.
Yeah. Tomorrow, not so good. 400.
Yes, and by the way, still, Joe, what about the flip that Fox missed in Knoxville in the Truck Series? Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was Jessica Friesen, was it not? She flipped, and Fox missed it live and didn't even have a replay of it.
And the commentators were commentating out the window what they could see.
It's just, what is going on?
Look, the best thing I've always said is that you should have 4 cameras. You should always have 4 cameras and going at once. You should have a camera that can see the whole circuit. You should have a camera that focuses on each of the turns. A helicopter camera. And a camera that focuses on the leaders. That's what we should always have. So that's what 4 sets. Whereas,
speaking of the leaders, getting close at the front, Connor Zilic has been able to just sniff the draft of his teammate Justin Allgaier, and ever since he's gotten in his wake, he has pulled right up to him. So now JRM teammates. JRM, of course, has been the dominant team in the Xfinity Series this year. They run first and second, Josh, as they cross the yard of bricks, and there's only 1 car length between Allgaier and Zilic.
There's only 1 direction to turn as well, down towards turn number 1, and the question is of how much apex you're going to take. Again, Zilic takes a lot of it, but drifts up high. Now just reels in the traction. It's like he's hooked the front bumper to the rear of Allgaier. And Zilic is now, he gets his little moment. He goes side by side further back. This is Sam Mayer as we've cut on the CW during a break. As now they go side by side. Zilic going down low on the backstretch and towards turn 3. Should be able to make the move stick. He'll try and cut up mid-corner. Does so. And we have a new leader here at the Brickyard. Connor Zilic takes it, but Allgaier's coming back on the inside line, Matthew. This is going to be very tight.
Oh, yeah, Zilic really went into a 4-wheel slide in turn 3. Allgaier tried the crossover, couldn't make the pass. Now Allgaier's back at him in 4, and all of this is letting Kyle Larson get closer and closer. It's Zilic across the yard of bricks as the leader. Allgaier is right underneath this spoiler, and Larson went from 2 seconds behind this group to 1.4 seconds behind that duo while they were racing on that lap. So that's how That's how quickly you can gain on guys that are racing in front of you.
Oh, look at this. Perfect exit from Allgaier. Zilic looks like he's standing still. That's just the aero as well. It's insane.
Yeah. Allgaier, I think, really backed up the entry to turn 2 and got on the throttle so much quicker than Zilic, but he didn't try to make a pass on him down the straightaway, and I wonder if he didn't because of what I just mentioned. He knows that Larson is going to be right on him if they still battle side by side like they did the last lap. So this time, Allgaier just going to stay right underneath Zilic's spoiler. And this is like tandem drafting from many years ago, JB, down the straightaway. They are right nose to tail.
I love that drafting format as well. It brings back a lot of good memories as well. As look at the side. This is literally 1970s style of stock car racing right now we are witnessing. They are literally looking like they've got a massive wooden steering wheel and it's all loose getting in there as well. They're counter-steering the understeer as well. They're overcorrecting, they're drifting through the corners. This is cracking racing right now. And it's between Zilic at the front and Justin Allgaier, and Kyle Larson is just here for the fun of it. He's closing them both down.
Yeah, Larson's getting much closer, and Zilic's car is really sliding wide out of 2 and 4 particularly. Allgaier can keep the left front of his car so much lower to the track. Here's Zilic again. He slings it wide on the exit of 4, and I think it would probably be better for these two if Allgaier got the lead and they worked together with Allgaier in front, because I do think Justin's being held up here by Connor, but at this point, it's a moot point, JB, because Kyle Larson is there. He's within a second of the lead 2 now.
Yeah, and I think Allgaier's desperately trying to like push Zilic along and just say, come on, be faster. Unless Zilic is saving fuel or something like that, I can't explain why he's losing so much. He's running in completely clean air. There's no one in front of him. But where do you go for that move? Right, this is the replay. Watch as Zilic cuts down low, and this was the slide, Matthew, you said about. Just getting complete 1970s style oversteer.
Yeah, he went way down. Allgaier tried to crowd him down to the bottom, but Zilic still got through. But by the time he got to 3, he didn't get to arc the car into 3 like he wanted to, and that's why he slid wide on the apex of the corner. Now back live to the main straightaway. Zilic has a trunk full of Justin Allgaier as they click over the line. 5 laps to go in the stage. Kyle Larson is only about 4 or 5 car lengths behind these two, as there is some lap traffic just ahead of these guys that they're going to have to maneuver around. A group of about 5 or 6 cars just ahead.
I'm going to say this. Why don't we get this in Cups at this place? Why? Why was the Cup race last year so near boredom? And this race has been crash, bang, wallop, fantastic.
Very different cars.
I know, but it's so daft. When are we going to accept that the Gen 7...
But more similar to Cup cars than Xfinity cars.
Yeah, but when are we going to say that the Gen 7 just doesn't work anymore?
Well,
not at this track.
That's a really good question, because, you know, so, on the 1.5 miles, the Gen 7 is just fantastic, but other tracks they're not, obviously.
Atlanta is pretty damn good too, to be fair.
Yeah, it sure is. Now, they just had to get around Dawson Cram, who was very, very slow, and there's also other slow traffic just in front of them. I think that's Blaine Perkins. It is, in the 31, just ahead of the leaders. And, I mean, JB, the cars that the leaders are catching are, like, 5 miles an hour slower.
Yeah. I'm just taking a look at the overall delta time as well. They are so slow on the straight, and they're just dragging themselves down. There's 2 cars in front, the 16, the 51, as well, next up to be lapped, as you say. And it's
David Starr that they're getting around here.
Now. So Starr's already dropping back massively, by the way, as well. I'm looking on the driver track
in a
as
Joey
well.
Gates car, to be fair.
Yeah,
not the fastest.
Well,
Sanchez lost 5.
Love Joey Gates.
Sanchez lost 5 laps, by the way, with that drama. That's a disappointment.
It's a shame for him, because after qualifying second, I'm sure they thought they could have a really good run, as we're getting down to it in stage 2. 3 to go in the stage. Eric Almirola's gotten hung up behind a couple of lap cars. He's passed Blaine Perkins and David Starr in one move going into turn 1. At 4th is Almirola, but he's lost touch with the 3 leaders. as Connor Zilich and Justin Allgaier continue to run laps nose to tail. These are teammates, of course, but I start to wonder, JB, how aggressive will they be with each other when it comes down to a stage win? Because these are the guys first and second battling for the regular season championship, too. So this stage win is important for both, but they are also teammates. So how nice do they play with each other?
Well, Sam Mayer took stage 1 and he's 3rd place in the regular season points as well. So they are fighting it out hard, and we've only got a couple of races left in the regular season as well. Of course, we go longer into the NASCAR playoffs before we start the Xfinity playoffs, but we've got 2 to go now. And I reckon our guy's going to go for it soon. I don't think he's going to let Zilich have the stage and play around, because he knows how much he's been wanting to. Oh, what is Hellman's? Is it a mayonnaise?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yes.
We've got it here, haven't we? But it's called something different.
Yes, and that, of course, Hellman's on the Dale Earnhardt Jr. own team, and then he gets to talk about how much he likes mayonnaise and banana sandwiches, which that's a crime against humanity. That should be, you should be able to be imprisoned for that. But here we go. Traffic in front of Zilich, including Christian Eckes, who's not going to just move over because he's trying to stay on the lead lap. And as we come to start the last lap of the stage, JB, this is going to get very good because Allgaier's car is cutting in the apex of the corner so much better than Zilich's is. Here we come, final lap of the stage, and the teammates are nose to tail at the Yard of Bricks.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a snap coming in again, isn't it, from Allgaier? Look how wide he is on the entry into 1. Has to cut really down low. He's now, as I said, catching up to the back of the 16. And he's now being held up massively. Brushes the wall, exit of 1 as well. If I was just Allgaier, I'd try for a double overtake right here. As the 16 goes side by side with the 53, so that now makes it as well a big problem down the back stretch. And this has really compromised Allgaier, and it's helping out Zilich as we come into 3 and 4. Yeah, this is going to be it. If I was Allgaier, I'd go for it now. Swing down, but only across the line. It's going to be a photo finish, Matthew, in stage 2.
Yeah, I think Allgaier's using this as a practice session for the end of the race. They're in turn 4, and Zilich is still stuck behind Christian Eckes. Allgaier again in the apex of turn 4. Eats up the gap. He cuts his car to the inside of Zilich. Zilich looks to crowd him down. They are side by side, door to door. Stage flag waving at the Yard of Bricks. Allgaier gets a nose in front and wins a photo finish for stage 2.
25 thousandths of a second. That's how it is done. And that now completely is a test for the end of the race. He was planning that. That's the Marc Marquez effect. You know, hunter chasing down your prey. Caution comes out. 40 to go. And this is a thrilling race. We should have more of this. Make this race 400 and the other 250. I think everybody would agree with that. This is way better.
That was really good stuff, though, because you could tell in the laps before that, Allgaier's car just got great bite in the apex of the corner, and he just bided his time perfectly, waited to make the move, and then when he did, I was wondering how aggressive those two would be at one another, being teammates, and there was no contact, but they were kind of elbowing each other back and forth there. Good stuff from those two guys.
Another thing to point out as well is the fact is that Zilich had a tow as well from the back of the 30, and he did nothing. He did nothing.
Yeah, I was interested by that too, running in the wake of Eckes, if that would pull him up, but it didn't. So clearly Allgaier's car not only handles really, but has really good straight line pace as well.
This is going to be it.
JBMs.
Which one?
JT. Needs to talk to you.
Oh, I know. Does he not remember? Okay, I'll sort that.
Hello.
Hello, Amy, by the way.
Looks like you all are having fun.
Well, the race is a lot of fun right now. And hopefully we'll be able to get to the end without weather intervening, because it should be a really good race.
Yeah, basically last week JB cursed me for this week, but...
Get out of the box, get out of the box right now, out!
But tomorrow there's going to be rain, so he might have just cursed himself for tomorrow.
We were 14 laps away from the end of the race, Matthew. 14. This guy comes in and says something about that he's going to bed now, and oh, you know, I hope you get rain and you're stuck here for 2 hours. We got rain 30 seconds later, and we were stuck there for another 2 hours.
You got rain and 2 overtimes.
Yeah. Could have shot him.
Oh dear. Well, I have just pulled up the weather app myself. I know, I'm the one that says don't take radar seriously, but I'm also the one that will still pull up the radar.
Yep,
and yeah, we got rain coming, and they're really going to need to get snappy getting through this caution. They don't need to be running more caution laps than they need to here, because it's getting closer and closer. From what I can tell, it's now about 45 minutes away, so we need to really be hurrying through this caution.
So we are going to gear it up soon with 38 to go. Well, we start with about 30 to go, so that's actually going to be no time at all. Okay, not too bad.
As long as we stay green.
Yeah. Is that me in the box?
Which the way these restarts are going to go.
Stage 3, where JB loses all hope. Cracking commentary.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're just taking in the sights, the sounds.
Yeah. It is exhausting, by the way.
By the way, if we listen really hard enough, we can hear Alan Bestwick doing the public address.
Oh, so yeah,
at the Speedway. Alan Bestwick and Jamie Little.
Jamie Little.
Yeah. Yep, you could just hear him there. You could just hear Alan.
I can. Yeah, I can in the background.
Heaven only knows why a network hasn't picked him up. It's ridiculous. He should be doing IndyCar for Fox instead of Will Buxton, I swear. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, we're getting over the line, and that's what 25 thousandths of a second looks like, in case you don't know.
I don't know your guys' thoughts on how Will Buxton's doing on IndyCar this year, but just for my money, not great.
Good with knowledge. Yeah. I think he's on a sugar high every time I see him. He's eating some sort of American candy. It's like, come on, mate. I love.
Yeah, no doubt how knowledgeable he is, but oh gosh.
He's always eating a Twinkie. Which is great. I love Twinkies, but still. Oh, I got a box. Oh, pit road's open.
Very first pit stall off of turn number 4. Said that his car just built about a 1.25 numbers too tight. So not super tight, just a little bit. Going to make a small air pressure adjustment, 4 tires and fuel for him. Kyle Larson as well, top of the screen. Another one who's battled a tight condition today. Mostly on corner exit. Adam Wall, the crew chief, said we'll take a bigger swing at it. Just needed to see what the racetrack and sticker tires we're going to do. Chassis adjustment, 4 tires, Kim.
Zillich in the middle of your screen said, sorry about that. I just got so tight. He said, I fire off free, but I go tighter and tighter. We're going to kill the right front like that. They will take a bigger adjustment on this. It is a JRM problem, having better balance in traffic. Justin Allender saying it's so weird. I need to be freer out front, so they'll free him up, hopefully getting the lead here.
Race off pit road. And it's going to be Justin Allgaier who takes it off the progressive pit lane. Larson second, +3 for Jones, +3 for Mayer. And look at Connor Zillich, -3. And that is...
Wow, Zillich losing a lot of places on that back. The rain is coming in. Oh, don't go away. Lightning as well.
We need to get going. We can't be wasting time.
Yeah, realistically, it's 37 to go. That's 37 minutes. We need to go green for. But Can these guys behave themselves for half an hour?
Of course, we remember some of the jokes that came out of my mouth last week when we went through a rain delay at Xfinity.
Oh my God, yes.
Might need to avoid that.
If there is a rain delay, I might have to hop out early because I got to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
No worries, my friend. I mean, I'm up at 6:45. So yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah, but I'm refereeing a football match. You're just commentating. You'll be fine.
That's true. You're running around and doing exercise. I'm shouting at the screen.
I'm running around getting shouted abuse at. So.
Yeah. And that's just me with Megan in the commentary box.
That's a good point, to be fair.
She started hitting me earlier. She tried to say something. She was just whacking into my arm.
I gotta just quickly swap to my downstairs setup. So
Okay.
You guys carry the broadcast for a little bit.
What I was gonna say, yes, we will. What I was gonna say was, yeah, Matthew's comments last week was absolutely hilarious. Would you care to repeat about the one that absolutely sent me, and I still laugh at this day? So, what was it? The MMA fighting that's going to happen next year. Yeah. And the last time Donald Trump organised a fight on the White House lawn, Mike Pence almost died. I mean, genius as well. It's quite funny.
Oh dear.
I'm just laughing, man.
That was, yeah, we should not be allowed on air during a rain delay.
Yeah.
Just.
Hey, I got some good singers in about Danica Patrick, and I wasn't even on the broadcast.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Any attempt to take the Mickey out of Danica?
Oh, jeez.
Statistically, the worst NASCAR driver of all time, by the way. That takes some doing.
You said it, not me.
Oh, I'll say a lot more as well. I'll do it in her. I'll do it in her native tongue as well.
Oh, bless him. By the way,
love you, Danica.
Yeah, of course. Just to once again prove that I am a total hypocrite when I say, don't bother looking at the weather, and then I'm the one looking at the weather. Looking forward to tomorrow. We are starting the race tomorrow just after 2. So right now at 2 o'clock, 45% chance of rain, and that continues to drop as the day goes on. So if we can avoid that big wave at like 2 to 3,
right,
it could be good, but that's a big if on trying to avoid that.
So let's hope so.
I really don't want this race to be run on Monday.
Would you pull a sickie?
For Indianapolis?
Yeah. I knew that was going. Personally, I don't want it to be on Monday because then that means I only ever get Tuesday off. So it's like, come on. My weeks are back to front with people. I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Have Monday, Tuesday as my weekend, and then back to work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And even then, I'm still end up doing something on Monday and Tuesday because I just can't stop.
Of course. Yeah.
Why are we still under yellow? Come on, guys.
Yeah, we really need to hurry this up. We really do. Oh, wow.
I, for a split second, thought that was Joseph was on vacation. Is it? What is it? Oh, I feel like I know that.
The NBC family of networks takes over coverage of the Cup Series.
No one cares about NBC.
Okay, so they're doing a promo for NBC taking over the Cup broadcast starting next week, which means next week at Iowa for the Cup Series, it is Lee Diffie season again.
The GOAT.
Oh my goodness, as I live and breathe, it is Lee Diffie season again.
We love Lee Diffie.
I wouldn't, you know, if I had to, I wouldn't even broadcast the races just so I could listen.
Same. I don't broadcast, I just turn up, but I just love Lee Diffie so much. He's the best commentator in the world. That's currently commentating, in my personal opinion.
So good.
And
I am so happy we have him on NASCAR.
The Lee Diffie hate is forced.
Oh, of course. I am just so happy we have him on NASCAR.
Banana!
And once again,
Yes!
Matt D. Bananadetto. But yes, indeed. Once again, IndyCar loses out to NASCAR. You had Lee Diffie, and you lost him to NASCAR. Wow. IndyCar, just every turn they make, IndyCar is losing.
But Matthew, there should be Americans commentating on American sports, right?
Yes,
That's the comment I see all the time. It annoys me so much because I'm sorry that an Australian is better than all your Americans.
Actually, I'm gonna say one more thing on this before we head back to green flag running, just in case everybody gets confused. Lee Diffie is not English.
Yes, that's right.
He doesn't. I feel like Australian and English accents sound almost nothing alike.
I'm going to really annoy Americans now because I'm going to say, okay, then in that case you all sound like Canadians. That's how insulting it is.
That's an insult that is, to be fair.
If you listen to enough Australians and enough British people, you can easily tell the difference.
They do not sound remotely similar.
Somebody
uneducated people.
Which one? Which one? Let me call Maddie Patterson, and you will realise how thick an Australian accent really is. She's got such an Australian accent, it's fantastic. So yeah.
I love the Australian accent.
I do, I love it, it's fantastic.
Anybody that believes that it was better when Rick Allen was doing it, please give me a break, JB, as we come to the restart. This is going to be a wild restart, by the way. This restart inside the race, depending on the weather, so this is going to get crazy.
Dan Tootin it is as we get the green flag running. We're go again. There you go for an accent. We're racing again at the Brickyard for stage 3. Allgaier comes in. The flaps are already going up as the wind just rushes up as the Xfinity cars go 3 wide in the mid-corner. How are they going to get that one through as well? And we've got Connor Zilic stuck in that little mix as well. Jones in there too as they come on at 2 and 3. We're 3 wide, 4 wide coming in. And there's contact.
There we go.
And round goes the wall. Yeah, he's backwards into the wall. Is anyone's going to hit him? We've got a few going down low, but everyone, I think, just gets away with that one bar. Catfurley's out of the race.
I think Retzlaff got into him.
And I think Leland Honeyman also got a piece in the 70 car. But Carson Quaffle, who running that beautiful throwback livery to Jamie McMurray, all torn up. And that was pretty predictable on the restart, and Kyle Larson got through to the lead. There is the Leland Honeyman car. He does have edge. Well, as I said, JB, it was always going to get crazy on this restart, and it did.
We need to sack Omi right now, get him out of the booth.
I like Leland as well, so that's really
Honeyman, he's got damage too. That's his day, pretty much over. Right, we're running 3 wide. How does this happen?
I think it's Honeyman underneath. Yeah, Honeyman underneath Quaffle and Sawalich getting loose.
Good day there by Sawalich.
I don't understand how it wasn't a 6 or 10 car crash. How there's only 2 involved here is pretty amazing.
Don't go 3 wide in Indianapolis unless you're Jimmy Johnson and your car's blowing up. That is still the coolest scene, I think, in all of NASCAR in recent years. His car's blowing up, he just sends it 3 wide and then spins out anyway.
That was our first Brickyard 400 on USRN.
Oh, you went into the crazy one, didn't you?
The race ended at almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, Casey Kane, of course.
9 o'clock? 9 p.m.?
That race ended at almost 9 o'clock because there was a huge rain delay in the middle of it.
That'd be 2 p.m. for us as well.
Worth it.
Omi's now glad it's a JBM weekend because he can lock himself in his room tomorrow because the house does not smell nice.
I have cats now, it's not the great.
I think
how I feel.
Omi would like to borrow one of your cats.
Well, no, they're too cute. They're mine.
David
Starr getting the free pass.
Same information.
Second time today.
What do you want to talk about in this delay?
Yeah, really. Well, notice that Kyle Larson snuck through all the carnage to get the lead.
Oh, well.
First time he's led today, and he doesn't mind the caution at all because that allows the rain to get closer with not as many laps being run.
Xfinity, Gunner Xfinity. Well, I will say, they threw that caution about as fast as Xfinity Internet.
It's Speaking of internet,
I'm so excited next year when whoever hops on in place of Xfinity to sponsor this series, so we don't have to hear, "Oh, my car was as fast as Xfinity Internet."
I don't care. I'm
Lord.
still saying it.
I don't know what you mean. I mean, next year, it's going to be fantastic when everyone is saying as well, yeah, I absolutely love as well. It's just as good as the coverage on JB Motorsports.
I will say, I just have to say.
Oh, hello. What's going on
my
here?
My car is about as... What is that?
That's a track car. That's Race Director heading out there in the track car Chevrolet.
Okay. I mean, sure. Anyway.
If you look very closely,
say,
it looks like Santa Claus is driving it. You see?
I will add, by the way, just briefly, that I will say Virgin Media probably shouldn't sponsor the series. Oh, my car was as fast as Virgin Internet. Oh, wait a second. Okay, never mind. It's slow as hell.
I would agree with that until the fact is that I recently just upgraded to the fastest fibre optic Virgin Media Wi-Fi. I've never had internet like it. It's so good now. We're now being able to stream in HD.
Where is fast Virgin Media Internet? Please tell me
Grimsby,
where this is so I can have it.
Google, right? Go online, type in Virgin Media, and Google if you can have fibre optic, and then get the 1 or 2 gigabyte internet speed for cheaper, and it is so much better. And make sure you get the Hub 5, the Hub 6, not the Hub 3.
Omi, you are not having one of my cats.
Has he texted you wanting one of your cats?
Yes, he said, please can I borrow one of your cats? I need it.
By the way,
smell.
JB.
No, I'm joking.
Yes.
They're adorable little things.
You'll love this, JB. There is a YouTuber currently that is live streaming the 2010 ARCA race at Daytona. As people in the know, the beginning of Danica Mania in NASCAR, because this was her first stock car race, and I think someone came up with that. Rick Allen, who called the race on Speed Channel, said the word Danica about 150 times during the race.
Damn.
There she is. Look, there's 4 laps to go, and she's running in 5th, and they're showing her rather than the leader.
All I'm going to say about Danica Patrick is, yes, she won an IndyCar race. Well done. Can we explain, please, how she won that IndyCar race? Was it because she beat everybody on the day? No! Half the field were doing the last ever kart race at Long Beach. She was there with the RL cars, and she only won because everybody else ran out of fuel.
Good one, though.
Oh, I don't have good news. Oh, boy.
It's raining.
Yeah.
It is raining.
Continue with your Danica Patrick rant.
Excuse me a second. Omi, you're fired.
He's going to take over the F3 broadcast.
World feed. Look at that cloud that's just come out of nowhere.
Oh, it has. It's come out of absolutely nowhere.
Oh
my
It's a rain cloud out of nowhere.
Omi,
guys.
Omi, so how do you do this? And please, can you come into Formula 1 tomorrow and start talking on the Formation app?
Well, I don't know. I might just want to cause I might just want to make you fill air instead, so you can. I can
What,
just
so
cause
there's
a delay
rain?
if I want.
Wait, can I just point out, I am not well. I am an ill man, and I need to go to bed. By the way, coverage of the IndyCar warm-up, we will have delayed coverage on JBM, and that will air tomorrow before the actual race, about half an hour before. So it'll be an extended build-up from that, with our delayed coverage there. Because they're not actually televising it in the UK, and there's no radio, so I have to download the video. Yeah. So sorry about that. Red flag going to come out as we have the lightning in the area.
Oh, God. I can last probably till about, like, maybe 1 at most.
I don't think we're going to restart. I think that'll be it.
I hope not.
Oh, wow, what a shame.
I hope not, because that was great. It was a great little race spurring. But, Oracle, this is your city. Where's that sun setting?
I'll give you a particular or a very exact answer here. 9:03 is sunset. It will get dark before then, of course. I mean, if we lose the racetrack, we're not going to get back racing because it takes about 90 minutes to dry the track.
They've cancelled the red flag this time by. So,
well, I'm sure they're hoping. I mean, the track is huge,
yeah.
So they're hoping that it's obviously not raining everywhere on the track, and they're hoping that they can keep heat in the track, and maybe it's just a sprinkle, but that cloud said otherwise.
That lightning then was a false indication. So we just stay behind. We've only just started this stage as well. Two of the 3 stages have been complete, though. This race is official, as we know.
Yep, race is official, and Kyle Larson leads.
Is he going to win this race?
He has not led a green flag lap today, and he may win the race.
That's just typical, isn't it? Kiss the bricks.
That was from Justin Allgaier's win here in 2018, which happened on a Monday because of rain. In fact, we ran both races here in 2018 on Monday, Xfinity and Cup. We ran them back-to-back. Justin Allgaier won the Xfinity race, and Brad Keselowski won the Cup race. That is still the only time Roger Penske has won the Brickyard 400, was that year.
Oh, my. So just having a look right now as they are circling around the pace car. Beautiful Chevrolet pace car, by the way.
This is not what I wanted, being that I have a dinner to go to soon for my grandfather's 77th birthday, which is today.
We can cover it.
So I'm very hopeful that, one way or another, this race ends soon.
Well, we can always go to dinner for you. We will be delighted. What is dinner? I mean, I can't choose. I hope it's soft food.
Oh, this is this is a very American answer. Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, I knew it would be something like that.
That is exactly what he wanted. He wanted a big steak.
I could go. Oh, that. Okay, if that rain is going to hit the circuit, basically, there's no way we're not going to go to a red flag here because that rain is literally the size of Texas. They're all looking going, oh, this is going to be a red flag, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels like we're just going through the motions here, but...
Race until the rain. It's a flat circuit. Race until the rain. 9-degree of banking is not that much. Want to go at the line from race control.
Really? Really?
Well, they haven't gone to the choose, though. But according to Christopher DeHard, they said want to go at the line, but they're still behind. And that... Okay, that's not... Okay, have you ever seen Independence Day? I think that's the best way to explain this. Fans are now leaving the grandstand. I've just noticed.
It is according to Team Alpha Prime's Twitter, it is dry.
Yes.
I trust Tommy Joe Martin.
So are we just waiting for the rain to come? That just seems a bit of a weird way to go about things.
Yeah, so basically, I trust Tommy Joe Martin, so, you know, he says the track is dry, the track is dry. That man, he's one of the owners of Alpha Prime Racing, for those that don't know. Him and Steve Baccarella.
No, it wasn't.
Do love Tommy Joe Martin.
Interesting, interesting.
Now again, I could say that, you know, if we started this race at 3 o'clock, didn't wait until 4:50 to start the thing.
My phone just, my watch just buzzed. Charged before going to bed. Yes, we will try, but that rain's coming. I'm a Brit. Trust me about weather.
pace car driver just told the tower that he has a clear windshield all the way around the track and his wipers are off.
Let's go racing.
That's good.
Come on.
Well, you just heard Alan Bestwick say over we could hear the PA. He just said they're getting one to go and they're doing the choose.
Good. What? Oh, hello. So we are all gearing up then. Hopefully if I want to go. Come on, guys. We're a bit... Restart tentatively is next time, but apparently. Well, we believe it when we see it.
Man, it has gotten so dark so quick.
Sorry, Fabrice, I didn't see your comment. It's just come through now. What do you guys think about Brandon Jones pulling out and making it 3 wide at the last restart? Any thoughts? I think it was a bit foolish.
Fantastic.
You say fantastic?
Yeah, well, he'll probably be doing it again. They'll all be doing it again on this restart because the race could be ending in a few laps. So I think Sam Mayer is going to restart inside of row 2 this time. He is. So I'd say he'll probably be the one that tries to make it 3 wide.
One way, another. I'm going to get you.
I think I've heard that in too many adverts.
I don't think I would like
AO
to be...
adverts have completely ruined Blitzkrieg Bop for me.
I don't think I would like to be Kyle Larson right now because you just know he's going to get absolutely bonsai'd by the time we get to turn 1.
He's having Vietnam flashbacks now to May. As well.
Okay, according to Chris Knight on Twitter, he says the tower has instructed officials to be on their toes with weather in the area. That is weather, goodness me.
I mean, yeah.
If I have seen weather, that literally is the name weather. But basically, in other words, this is probably going to be the last restart against here.
I would agree.
This is potentially the race for the win.
Well, the problem
drivers,
is, too, the problem is you don't know how many laps you're going to be able to run, so whoever gets the lead on the restart is going to have to defend for all they're worth.
And also, I will add here, what row's Sammy Smith in, because he's about to no-brakes it into the next corner. I'm not going to stop making fun of him, I've lost all respect for him.
Thank you. 4 minutes. We're 4 minutes away from rain, apparently.
I mean, yeah, so
Okay.
what we're going to see here is absolute chaos on the restart. Sam Mayer is on the inside of row 2. He's probably going to try to do what Brandon Jones did on the last restart, stack it 3 wide. And more than likely, we're going to have another crash, which will bring out a caution, and then it'll rain while we're under yellow.
So, Larson, this is a simple tip, my friends. Foot, floor, go. Win the race. Or is Sam Mayer coming through?
As Andy Jankowiak said, I'm going to put my foot to the floor and not lift till I see God or a checkered flag.
Oh, look how defensive Larson's going in the restart zone.
Oh, he got pushed by Mayer, but we're underway again, Matthew, with rain in the air. We're racing in the Brickyard.
Larson and Allgaier on the front row, nose to nose as they come across the yard of bricks. Rain closing in into turn 1. Larson has a nose in front, but only just. Allgaier's going to try to make it stick around the outside. He's been doing that all race long. Sam Mayer in the south short chute cannot get alongside Larson. It's Larson and Allgaier. Around the outside, muscles his way to the lead.
Look, though, at Brandon Jones. He was chopping over as well. Sam Mayer touching the grass, and now he's pushing Kyle Larson. Allgaier's got absolutely no traction. Larson might just get forced through here as well. That rain is coming in fast. Look at the 20. Jones going for 3rd position. He's going to get zillaged as well, coming through on the inside. This is tremendous.
This is what
Allgaier leads to 4. Brandon Jones around the outside of Sam Mayer. That's a tremendous pass by Brandon Jones. Puts himself into 3rd and now gets in line right behind the leaders. Allgaier and Larson Further back, Connor Zilich on the main straightaway. He goes after Sam Mayer for 4th. Looks like he's going to have that spot.
Oh, it's raining.
Getting darker and darker around this racetrack.
That's rain. That's got to be rain. You can see it's coming through as well. It's just starting to have that little fog. They've got to be really quick on the call here for a caution. Let us get as many laps as possible, but then they're going to have to throw the caution.
And Kyle Larson is still 4 car lengths behind Justin Allgaier. He's not really pulling up to him in the slipstream. He really needs some help from behind. If he and Brandon Jones could work together, maybe they could get to Allgaier. As they work through turn 4, it's still Allgaier clear of the lead by 3 lengths.
We know we're not going to get the end of this race. We're now racing to at least get to lap 80. That's the point being as well. Apologies, by the way, if you heard any interruptions on the JBM side of the commentary. There was a small little lag as the NASCAR systems are starting to be affected as well with the live timing. So we'll keep up with that as well as we go. But this is looking amazing, Matthew.
Yeah, Larson really needs to work this like a super speedway and back up to Brandon Jones, and those two draft on the straightaways up to Allgaier. I think that's his only chance right now as we race with 25 laps to go in the scheduled distance, but no one right now believes we're going to run 25 more laps. So if you need to get the lead and keep it, because, JB, we just don't know right now when this race is going to end.
25 laps is 25 more minutes. We're running 54 seconds, so we're literally, every lap is a victory right now in this weather stage. Larson's not giving up, though. He's getting a push from Brandon Jones. They come over the line of bricks once more, down towards turn number 1. Larson's getting in the slipstream. He's going to wait to see where Allgaier can go and just try and throw it in as much as you can see. But that is getting incredibly dusty. Larson's twitching mid-corner. And you're getting a mixture around this circuit right now of several different types of conditions, and that is going to be playing havoc with the cars.
Well, there are still portions of the track that the sun is shining down on it. Then there's other portions where it's very gray. It's very covered by the cloud cover overhead. Larson right underneath Allgaier's spoiler going to turn 3. He does not make an attempt at a pass. Works his way through 3 and back to 4.
This is the replay at the start, or the restart, I should say. Look at Brandon Jones, though. He just goes completely for it. And again, Sam Mayer just on the inside. Look, you watch him through turn 2. Matthew, he just touches the apron, and the back steps out. He's already pushing Larson like crazy. And we just got away from it.
Yeah, and Allgaier just stuck it in around the outside. He was very brave. Speaking of brave, Connor Zilich stuffs that number 88 to the inside of Brandon Jones in turn 1 and makes the pass. So that's Zilich up to 3rd. Now we'll see if he can get up and fight with Allgaier and Larson. The 8 car has been so strong today and so strong all season long.
Nathan just said, every time I tune in to the watch-alongs, amazing racing happens. It's just how it works out. The racing's only as good as what we can describe it as, and it really is fantastic stuff. We've got Larson chasing down Allgaier for the race win. Jones and Zilich battling it out for 3rd and 4th, and Sam Mayer led this race in stage 1. He's now struggling in 5th place, and he's being caught as well by Taylor Gray. Over the line then. 22 to go. We're nearly halfway in stage 3. Zilich moves up into 3rd place, and Larson is right on the back, and he is taking every inch of this super speedway to try and get it through. This is fantastic.
Larson plotting, probing, trying to find a way around Justin Allgaier, but I think we all agree Allgaier has been the most impressive all day long. He cuts that car through the corner so impressively. But Larson has the experience, of course, as a Cup Series champion, as a winner here at the Brickyard 400 last year in the Cup Series. As they round turn 3, Larson in the tire tracks of Justin Allgaier, who won this race in the Xfinity Series at Indianapolis some 7 years ago in 2018. They exit turn 4, back to the 5/8 of a mile main straightaway, and the rear view mirror of Justin Allgaier, JB, is filled by Hendrick Blue and Papaya McLaren Orange.
That cloud just...
Wind has picked up.
Oh, don't... Blow it the other way! Come on, everybody in Indianapolis, blow it the other way! We need the wolf story with the 3 little pigs, because this race is now giving us the exciting parts we want, and we don't want the rain. Then we've got sunshine. Exit turn 2, rain in turn 1. It's like the Wicked Witch of the West.
By the way, just to update the playoff situation real quick, Harrison Burton has rebounded from his spin to 16th. His cousin Jeb Burton is 22nd. If it stays this way, Jeb's lead for that final playoff spot would go from 7 points to only 1.
Wow, and that's going to go into a very close race next weekend as well. This is going to be a lot of fun for Xfinity being back in. And look how calm Allgaier is actually as well. He's down the straight. He's just adjusting his visor and helmet, making sure everything's okay. Larson's on a push, though.
We're getting deep into this tire run now. The more laps that go by, the tires are wearing. And we heard Allgaier was complaining about his car getting tight as the longer that last run went on. We're down to 20 to go in the race. Question is, will we get 20 laps in before the weather gets here? They sweep up out of turn 2. Down the back straight they go. Allgaier. Larson's going to sneak a peek to his inside. Allgaier going to try to throw. And they're throwing the yellow for rain.
Oh. Yellow's out. Caution. Weather. No.
And that's probably as much as we were going to get right there.
They think it's over. Look at them. Look at them. Allgaier's going, come on, rain now. Do the dance. Do the dance. This is ridiculous. We were tantalized. 19 to go. If we do go red, they're not going to restart it. This would be the end of the race. Justin Allgaier, though, you must say, does deserve it. A cracking race from him today. But how close was Larson? Again denied when he does a double. Caution for weather, confirmed. Yep.
I gotta say, we got more laps on that run than I thought we would. But yeah, reports of rain both on the front stretch and the back stretch.
I don't say that often, but road course.
Oh yeah, it's definitely raining on the back stretch.
Oh, yeah, this will be red
see
flag.
it.
Early bath, everybody.
Oh yeah, windshield wipers are on the pace car. Yeah.
Well, day done again. 2 races running, called early for rain. You can hear how happy the boys are with it. So, they haven't red flagged it yet, but we understand that they're probably going to, aren't they? Because the rain now coming down too much.
You would think so, yeah.
So how long until they call it? How long did they wait last time?
Well, they waited longer than we thought they would at Dover, but again, because Dover's such a smaller track, just 1 mile with high banks, dries quicker. But I would think that we would call this one pretty quick.
Takes 75 minutes.
If we were...
Yeah, sorry, 75 minutes to dry, yeah.
Yeah, between 75 and 90 minutes to dry the track, and obviously we don't have time today.
Yeah, this is, and we're going to lose it as well, so... There's a big rainstorm coming in. This would be game over. Well, we got to lap 82.
And here's hoping that this is all the rain we have to deal with the rest of the weekend. We had to deal with it yesterday with practice, deal with it today during the race. Can we please not have any more for tomorrow?
Junior's left the TNT booth and he's gone down, joined the pit wall. In between from, he's throwing on a t-shirt actually as well. He was in a lovely suit as well early on, so he's changed that up. TNT going to a break. Car's still rolling though, Matthew. That's a great sign.
Not for Justin Allgaier.
No, because he wants it red flags.
CW showing a highlight of JRM's first win as a team in the series. That came with Martin winning at Las Vegas in 2008.
Come on, put us out of our misery.
This would be JRM's 100th win in the Xfinity Series as a team. And they've been so dominant this year, and they've won with 6 different drivers at JRM this year, because remember, Kyle Larson won filling in for Connor Zilich at Texas, and then Daniel Suarez won with them in Mexico, and Shane Van Gisbergen won with them in Chicago. So they have won with 6 different drivers at one team this year.
Talk about wanting to show off. So
Kelly Earnhardt Miller's team, the flagship team in the Xfinity series, along with Joe Gibbs Racing and the Haas Factory team.
Are they bringing the cars down pit road this time by? I'm looking on the driver tracker. Don't think so. No, they're not. Right, still going.
They're hoping that the heavy wind could maybe push the cell away. I mean, the sun's still shining on the front stretch.
Apparently, the 2026 sprint calendar is dropped for Formula One.
Oh.
China, Miami, Canada, Silverstone, Zandvoort, Singapore.
Huh. Well, all right then.
I don't believe that for a second. Singapore can't hold a sprint race. Zandvoort does, China does, Miami does, but Canada can't hold one. And why no America? That's wrong. Massively wrong. Has to be. I don't get that. It was posted by the official Dutch Grand Prix account.
Huh. Well.
Singapore? Silverstone? Really? Canada? Are they just trying to... Canada. Matthew, Canada.
Yes.
Sprint race weekend on Canada to try and boost coverage for the 500. Yeah.
Of course.
That is true then. I know them too. That's true. So they're trying to get the Saturday and... Yeah. Typical.
There'll be more people watch the sprint than the actual Grand Prix.
Bet you that's why they've done it as well.
Singapore
Singapore's
has gone to the garage.
Are they? Oh. So China, Miami, Canada, Great Britain, Netherlands and Singapore. I don't like the fact that Silverstone's got another sprint race. It was boring in 21. The British Grand Prix is the British Grand Prix. We don't need extra.
NASCAR is going to open pit road this lap.
So we're going green?
Looks
Finish?
like it, yeah.
How the hell have we managed that?
I'm telling you, these showers pop up and pop off. It's like they're nothing when it's this hot in the Midwest. It just... You can't read it.
Sunshine!
The sun is out on the front stretch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everyone's going for it, by the way.
Can we get to the end? I really want...
Why have they added a sprint race in Singapore and removed Sao Paulo, the best sprint of the year?
Oh, jeez.
That's wrong. That's really wrong. Pit road.
For the 88 box, not the 7, but that was the 7 radio. I'm here with crew chief Jim Pullman. Dale Jr. calling the shots on your team from the 88 box. Right, both teams. What do you want to see your driver do here on the choose? He's got the lead, but he's got Larson breathing down his neck.
Trust is good. He won from the top. Larson won from the top. Might get to 20 behind us. 20 is a really good pusher, so we'll see what he chooses. I think execution's a big thing. The side draft's pretty important right now, so it's going to be a race into turn 1. We'll see how it goes.
What would it mean for you to get the 100th win for this organization?
A lot, for sure. Yeah, to have Dale here and all the Hellmans on the spicy Chevrolet here has been really cool all weekend. So great car. Pit crew's been excellent. Yeah, if we could just execute, it'd be huge for all of us.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll see if Justin keeps it spicy on this restart.
So we are going to go for a restart with what will be, hopefully, 14 laps to go. Did not expect that one, Jack, in any which way or wherever. That rain could still come in, but yeah, Nathan says, The rain in the Midwest is wild. I live in Chicago. The expression here when it comes to the weather is wait 5 minutes and it'll change. Mark Twain famously mentioned that as well, didn't he? Jack, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait for this to get going. Can't wait. We're going to get some more racing in.
Will the track still be damp, though? That's the question.
Hopefully not.
The heat from it should have helped better, shouldn't it?
Looks pretty sunny, though, so maybe the evaporation's happening quite quickly.
Fans have left the grandstand, though, what little we were having for the Xfinity. A few have moved up to shelter. I know it's an Xfinity race, but I really hope the cup gets filled. This place, this place never is more alive than in the month of May. It is absolutely fantastic when we go racing on Memorial Day weekend. Still got a yellow, but I believe we are coming to the choose. 15 to go. Restart will come with 14 to go. We are going to the choose. This is going to be a lot of fun. So, to the choose.
Oh, giving up the Pagano choice.
Goes outside.
Wow, look who Larson has behind him. So he got Brandon Jones, who helped him last time.
Remember last year in the Brickyard 400 when they're coming back to the restart and Brad Keselowski's leading, right? Runs out of fuel, pulls down. Larson pulls up inside lane, grabs the race lead from Ryan Blaney, the control car, and goes on to win the Brickyard 400.
Yeah, that could happen again, Jack, couldn't it, as well? It's that type of situation.
Yeah. I can't wait for the 5 wide that we're going to get into the corner.
Will we have another yellow? That's another situation that you've got to sort of add back in as well.
Possibly.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. Matthew, what?
You can never be certain in the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
15 to go, no more rain on the radar. This is going to be fun, isn't it?
That's a heck of a decision by Justin Allgaier to choose the outside. That's how he got the lead in the last restart, but he wasn't the control car then. That's awfully gutsy to be the control car and take the outside.
Larson is sensing Kid Christmas as he's coming through. He's run here so many times in the past 24 months. It is unbelievable how much of a joke he has. Pace car coming in then. We are heading back to green flag running, but this is what happened last year. Didn't go well, did it, on the restarts?
I don't know why they're showing this at this point. That's very strange.
Our guy hitting the top at the end of turn 1. Well, coming back to the green flag there, Matthew. I'll hand it down to you with 14 to go. Allgaier and Larson, and this is going to be a feisty meatball.
Yeah, Allgaier, again, really gutsy to take the outside line. He is the control car. Kyle Larson to his inside. Connor Zilich and Brandon Jones line up in row 2. And we'll see what this restart gives us with 14 laps to go. Into the restart zone. Green flag goes skyward. Allgaier hits the loud pedal. He and Larson will go wheel to wheel and nose to nose into turn 1. Eric Almirola tried to cut down and make it 3 wide, 3 rows back. It's Larson with a nose in front in turn 1. Larson with a nose in front of all. Racing to turn 2. Allgaier. Oh, Larson gets loose. He's Allgaier. Allgaier's in the fence. Through goes Connor Zilich to the lead. Through all the chaos.
Larson.
You saw that one coming.
He's done it again. It's exactly what he did in the 500. Gets caught up. Allgaier out of the race. And, well, CW cursed it. They showed what happened last year. History
and
repeats.
Now, Connor Zilich to the lead, and Taylor Gray, the rookie driver, to second position with a teammate. Well, no, where did Brandon Jones go? I thought Brandon Jones was close to him, but he's not. It's Sam Mayer in third. Austin Hill is fourth. Connor Zilich is the leader.
Yeah, he's turned up out of...
Rooting for Taylor Gray right now.
He's turned up out
I
of
like
nowhere.
Taylor a lot.
What a surprise.
That's what happened
damage.
to Brandon Jones. That's what happened to the 20. He got caught up in it. I didn't see him get caught up in that, but he and Allgaier are on pit road with damage.
Right, let's have a look then.
Just lost it, didn't he?
It's what's happened all day long in turn 2. The car on the inside just gets loose.
Oh my word.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe it?
Debrief.
And now Connor Zilic, trying to go for 3 wins in a row, has the lead, but a very hungry and determined Taylor Gray behind him. And Sam Mayer in 3rd, who is yet to win this season.
A little bit of contact between them, and that is all it took. A slam into the wall, and that is just so unfortunate. But now, Zilic
Who was the last
leads.
Xfinity driver to get 3 wins in a row, though?
If
I would
Zilic
say
could
it's
do
probably
it,
been a while.
but that's at 3 different
Been
circuits.
in the last 3 years.
You could do it at 3 different circuits there. Road, short, and long.
Yeah.
Complete package, the 88.
Got it, found it. 2020, Austin Cindric.
Of course it was Austin
okay,
Cindric.
very good. I was
Won
going to say
both
probably
Kentucky
Kyle
races
Busch.
and Texas.
Oh, that's okay. That sounds right. Taylor Gray is all over him, though. He is filling
Come
up
on,
the
Taylor.
rearview mirror of this teenage driver, this teenage sensation, Connor Zilic. But Taylor Gray is hot to trot on his back bumper, and this is going to be a dramatic flurry to the finish.
I mean, Taylor's only 20 himself.
Yeah.
He'll be pushing
Very
like crazy,
driver
isn't he?
gets to win in NASCAR's top 3 divisions, but he's come close on several occasions.
Yeah, came close many times in the Truck Series. He's a rookie in the Xfinity Series, and he's 11th in the championship standings, just inside the playoff cut line by 2 places.
I thought he was doing better than that, honestly. That surprises me.
Still trying to go forward, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a very clean racer, Taylor. That's what I'll say about him.
Yeah, he really is. We remember what happened with him
Extremely
at Martinsville, and then he was second to Daniel Suarez at Mexico as they crossed the yard of bricks 10 laps
Here
to
he
go.
is, look at this.
Yeah, he's got a big run down the
nice
straightaway into turn 1. He's got to be really tactical, though, JB, on when to pull out. You cannot afford to pull out to try to make a pass and not make it, because Sam Mayer and Austin Hill will be right on them. So Taylor's got to bide his time here, but I'm not sure how much you can do that with rain coming.
Yeah, it's all in the air, isn't it? He's got to go for a do-or-die manoeuvre, but Zilic could be on for 3 in a row. 10 to go at the moment. We're running out of time here into turns 3 and 4. See the dark clouds approaching side by side into 3 as well. That's the 21 under a bit of pressure as well.
Whoa,
Oh!
Eric Almirola!
He's round! Oh, what a save!
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness.
No! Austin Hill! That is despicable! He just right rear hooked Eric Almirola head on into the wall. Austin Hill. Well,
that'll be a suspension, that will.
It absolutely should be.
That was ridiculous. He saved it and then he hooks him. At such a fast part of the circuit, Austin Hill, get out. That is ridiculous. That is a horrible, horrible crash.
Oh, Almirola got him loose in the corner, and then Hill retaliated and right rear hooked him. We're about to get his radio, JB.
Park him.
I couldn't hang on to it. I was not trying to right rear him. He had me out of control, and I jerked back to the left to keep it off the wall. I'm not sure what the hell he thought. Just running me over at 3, though.
Driver defense.
We'll have a look at the replay.
Yeah, for me,
I thought that was intentional.
it looked intentional.
It looked intentional from Hill.
And he's getting out of the car.
But yeah.
Almirola's
NASCAR, if
out.
you think that was intentional, park him.
Yeah.
Not that he probably is too damaged to continue anyway. Jeez.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, he's probably waiting.
It certainly looked live as if he had already saved the car, guys.
Yeah, and then he's...
Almirola got him loose, he saved it, and then he just turned right into him.
So, yeah,
Not
because
that
I
this
saw
move
it
is
twice.
necessary from Amarola as well. This is way too aggressive from Amarola. I do.
Well, I mean, this is fair game to me with Almirola. But look, Austin straightens it out and then turns him.
No, that's deliberate. You can't excuse that. You had a momentary slide. That's fair enough.
This should be the angle.
He straightens it up. And, yeah, he straightens it up. Exit of 3 and hits him in 4.
That's intentional. That is.
Are you kidding?
That's poor.
Look, saves it. And then, look, you can visibly see him turning. You visibly see it. Hot-haired Hill.
Well.
Yeah, that's suspension, that is.
Yeah, it just...
That is suspension.
You want to fight, you might get one.
Mate, he's been the victim of a wreck that resulted in a suspension before.
Well, and I'm just hoping Eric's okay. That was a head-on hit.
He got out of the car. He looks all right.
Yeah.
He had, of course, he had back injuries years ago at Kansas when he hit the wall head-on.
He's out of the car, which is good news.
Percent. That was a dirty move. Clearly retaliation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not often I get angry, but that's a BS move, that is.
Got oil on the track now,
like
guys. Oil and fluid on the track. That'll delay us more. They're going to get Hill back in the race.
Hit Hill. NASCAR, park him. That's all I ask you. Park him, suspend him. I asked NASCAR here, be consistent. And I'm not saying, and this is not the same as Cindric, let's just be clear.
Yeah.
Cindric is at a much slower speed with there's less danger. This
That
is
was
at a big track, a massive track, let alone, this isn't Vegas or Charlotte, this is at Indianapolis. A very, very fast racetrack. That is exceptionally dangerous.
That is a ban.
And for me, that should be a
red
one-way
flag.
suspension.
Red flag's out. They've put the red flag out. The race is stopped.
There's reports of rain again in turn 1.
I see it. Yeah, the rain. Yeah, it's raining heavily now on the start line. Red flag's out. Race stopped.
And Austin Hill just ended Taylor Gray's chances to try to win the race.
Oh, that is a really stupid thing.
That was so disgusting. That was despicable. From Austin Hill, who...
More people. Because he is an incredibly experienced race car driver. He's not some young hothead.
Red flag's out. They're going to stop them on the back track into turn 3. Because, of course, the safety vehicles.
He's not a young driver. He's in his 30s. It's not acceptable.
Yeah, and he's well, he hasn't done that before, but he's
got hot-headed.
He's done stuff before, but he hasn't done that. That's terrible.
He's never got penalised.
No, he hasn't.
That's the oil, by the way, that's been left from Almirola's car. And now we've got water.
He's not been penalised, to be fair.
Yeah.
Does anyone else remember when Austin Hill absolutely knocked out Myatt Snyder?
Yes, yeah.
I'm shocked he got nothing for that. Don't get in a fight with Austin Hill, though, ladies and gentlemen. He packs a punch.
Big country. That's his nickname. Yeah, that's a big
dude.
dude.
You could say that about him, that's for sure.
I think this will be race over. I can't see this restarting. The rain is drying the track, yeah. Go on.
I am not one to call for a longer suspension, but I think the fact that this is at Indianapolis should be taken into account. This is a much faster track than Charlotte or Vegas was.
The intentions.
This is like... it just gets me angry, man. I hate seeing stuff like that. I'm all for a bit of retaliation, don't get me wrong. I like seeing drivers go at it. But there's a level to it. Where it just becomes unsafe, and that is that level.
You can't do that.
There is a line. There is a line. Like, there's a difference between what someone like Josh Berry did to Carson Hocevar. Like,
please remember, if you get suspended for a race, not saying that will happen, you give up all your playoff points earned during the regular season, so you would start plus 2,000. That's from Bob Podcast.
Exactly right. The new rule that was placed this offseason, that if you get suspended for a race, you get all of your playoff points taken away.
Well, first off, I'd just like to know your perspective of that restart with Kyle Larson and your teammate Allgaier. What did you see from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, Justin was running him tight down on the bottom and just got
took a little side force away from him on his door, and Larson got a little loose and got up into him. So definitely a little bit of a racing, but kind of reminds me of Pocono. I was running third behind the 7 and the 17, and they did a very similar thing, and that kind of won me that race, and this has put me in a spot to win today, and now I have a little deja vu from last week.
Well, speaking of winning, I think about the role that the 88 team has been on for the last 7 or 8 weeks, the wins that you have. But I also think back to your first big win, the Rolex 24, being able to win at Daytona Special. Where's Indy rank for you in that lineup?
Man, it would be up there. There's not quite anything like kissing the bricks. I haven't gotten to do it before yet, but today would be a great day to start that tradition.
And what about getting JRM, Dale Jr., Kelly, everybody at the shop, being able to get that 100th win? Like, how special is that for you?
Yeah, I know Dale wants us to get it today because I don't think he can come to the track next weekend in Iowa. But yeah, it would be an honor to get that 100th win for JRM and just be a part of something really, really special. There's not a lot of teams that have gotten to that milestone, so I'm very proud to be a small part of it, and very grateful that I got the opportunity to race for them this year.
Yeah, well, no doubt. I got to tell you, Connor, I've known you since racing karts at the track there in Mooresville, pitted next to you and your dad, and to be able to see your transition and watching you today leading a race at Indy, it has been a lot of fun to watch, both on and off the track. It's just been awesome to watch, buddy.
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it.
You're putting a lot of pressure on the guy when the race is not over yet.
Well,
I mean,
I understand handing him the trophy. but regardless of that, I have watched Connor kind of grow up.
Okay. Pictures have gone down. How has that gone down for you too, Matthew?
No, still have them up here.
Oh, okay. That must be the international feed then, having a little bit of an issue. Apologies for that, as we were taking a nice little breather. I'll do my best to get the situation resolved. I'm a bit scared, you see, to undo and outdo things. Let's head. No, the international feed has gone down. The international feed has gone down. So I'll switch now to the US feed and get us back on.
And keep on trying. What's the next milestone after 100, right? We'll keep on digging, keep on trying to win races. We got many more in our future.
I got to ask, Algar really wanted to be the one to get the 100th. Obviously, you're battling some of the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. We saw Justin get out of the car. You gave him a hug. What words did you share with him in that disappointment?
I'm so proud of the restart. I told him on that, coming to that restart, he lost the lead, and I said, hey, temperatures dropped, tons of grip, fired off in there on the outside. You're going to have more grip than you've had all day. And he battled and got the lead back. So I was just really proud of him. And, I told Mr. Hendrick just now, he was texting me about that wreck off of 2. And I said, we've done this a long time. You put good race car drivers in good cars, they're going to run together and sometimes wreck together. Larson's a guy that's going to lay it out on the line. I know it wasn't intentional, and it hurts, but, we're racing for the lead, and he's racing for the win, too. And, it is what it is. We've seen that. I've been in this game a long, long time, seen a lot of crazy things happen. But I hate it for Justin because he wants to do it. He's been our kind of our the cornerstone of our company for so many years, just very dependable and reliant and so great to our partners all over the years, and he wants to do these things for us. But if it don't happen today, maybe next week. I won't get to go to the race next week. I got another commitment, but I'll be at the Glen. If we happen to have to win it there, we'll win it there.
And finally, we've heard you chime in on the radio here and there for your teams. If we go back green, what are you going to tell Connor in these closing laps?
I don't think I need to tell him anymore. Sometimes I'll see something. I think the one thing I would like to remind him is that, leading the race, when you arc the corner, you open the left headlight for the guy behind you, and that's probably what's keeping the 54 close in the draft. If he could shallow up the entry and shut off the air to that left front headlight on the 54 a little bit, I'd like that. But that'd keep him a little further back, at least for my comfort.
Best of luck.
I love his thought process and coaching him up from a driver perspective. And I thought he was so good at that when he was on the box at Pocono and Carson won. And I loved how Carson received all of that knowledge. And Dale even said, I don't want to overload you. I'm just trying to help you. And he said, keep it coming. It was really cool to watch those two have those exchanges, maybe more to come here today. Let's go down to Carla.
Yeah, here with Eric Almirola, who just exited the medical center. Obviously, a lot happening between you and the 21 there. What exactly happened?
I had a fast race car. Our Young Life Toyota GR Supra was so fast today. We missed the balance a little bit to start the race, and we worked on it. Had an unfortunate mishap on pit road and lost a lot of spots and came out 13th, but we were making a lot of progress going back forward and thought we still had a shot to win. So that's what I'm most proud of. I want to focus on the positive. We had such a great night last night with a bunch of Young Life folks. Talked a lot about JD Gibbs, told a lot of stories about him, and really felt like we were going to have an opportunity to kiss the bricks today and pay all the glory to Jesus Christ and honor JD Gibbs, and just didn't end up that way.
Do you think it was intentional, and will you go talk to Austin after this?
Oh, it was definitely intentional. He blocked me 3 times. I finally got him loose in 3. He had damage on the nose, so he was really slow in the corners. And so it was time to go. I mean, we're coming to 10 laps to go or 9 laps to go, and the leaders are starting to put a gap on us, so it's time to go. And I got him loose, and yeah, he just turned left and hooked me in the right rears. Honestly, one of the biggest hits in my entire NASCAR career. Very reminiscent of the hit I took when I broke my back. So glad I'm okay. Thankful to everybody back at the shop at Joe Gibbs Racing for building amazing race cars and making them safe. Disappointed. Felt like we had a shot to win. I have so much fun every time I run these races. We have great race cars, and I love doing it. It's just unfortunate that guys like that, especially that guy, he stood up in front of a meeting at Martinsville and said he was going to be a role model for all the young kids to
I have a
look up to
penalty.
and racing etiquette.
Penalty announced.
And I think that's kind of laughable after that one.
Thank you, and glad you're okay.
Go on, go for it, go for it.
Austin Hill is going to be held for 5 laps for reckless driving, and remember, that's not the end of it.
No, that will not be.
Because you've got to remember there's going to be penalties afterwards. You'll be held 5 laps for reckless driving. I think if I actually can't recall the last time I've seen a 5 lap. Oh no, I do actually remember. Wasn't it what's his name, Quinn Houff, when he dumped Josh Bilicki?
Yes,
a couple of
yeah. So the red flag's out.
Quinn Houff. That was really stupid from him.
Everyone's saying to suspend him, but we've lost our international feed, by the way, just to let everyone know.
Hill's broken the broadcast.
Story, what has? Yeah.
That's not good.
Hill's broken the broadcast because his wreck was too hard. Also, can we talk about the fact that Eric hit the non-safer barrier part of the track? He went straight into a concrete wall.
That was terrifying.
Oh, absolutely horrible.
Written and unwritten rules, especially amongst drivers, of just that you don't go that far. Let's take a listen to 21's radio.
They're going to hold us for 5 laps for reckless driving. Oh, they can go themselves. NASCAR. That is bull. I'm sideways. I go to correct it back to the left. It gets locked to the left, and I can run into the 19.
Oh.
Well, I don't think that's going to help at all. Nope. His situation that he's in, and he clearly, I mean, he's the only one that knows what happened in that situation. But I would tell you that, I think, and we'll find out from social media tonight what all the other drivers think as well. As you watch this, you do see Austin
you've got one driver's
opinion
right here.
already.
Go
to the corner.
It's right here. He gets sideways. Right. This is where the port that when we saw it in real time, I think we felt like there was maybe this, but there's that where the car is so straight, it's obviously under control, and then it's a hard left, where you can obviously see the 19 in his purview. He can see where the 19 is. That just looks, the optics look bad.
As a judge, that's a hard sell, and I just don't think many people are going to see Austin's side of that story.
Just got word they're cranking the engine.
Good.
Really
Let's go.
Good news. Now we go back down to Carla.
Yeah, here with Justin Allgaier. Obviously, you and Larson racing for the win there with 15 to go. What did you see? It looked like Larson got loose there.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll go back and look at it and figure it out. I hate it for our team. Everybody at JBMotorsports. I'm really hopeful that regardless of outcome for our 7 team, I really hope that at least one of the JBMotorsports Chevrolet is able to go to victory lane and get that 100 win for Dale Jr. You know, it's a big feat, and really proud of everybody on our 7 team and this Hellman Spicy Mayonnaise Chevrolet. I mean, just to have the speed that we had all day. I had such good balance on our race car, and we were able to get out there. We didn't quite have the straight line speed, but we knew that going in, and the team did an amazing job on pit road. You know, the spotters did an incredible job, and just trying to manage the day. And unfortunately, you know, Indianapolis is one of those places that it doesn't take much to have an incident like that. And unfortunately, I'd rather be sitting on the racetrack right now, waiting for this rain to clear, than to be sitting in the medical center. But again, proud of our team. Whether it's us or not, it doesn't matter. Getting that 100-win flag would be extremely special, and I know that we've had a team that can do that, and disappointed that we're not able to be the one to do it today.
Yeah, we heard from Dale Jr. earlier, too, talking about your cornerstone type of guy for this. He was disappointed, but said he was very proud of you for being able to get the race lead back. What does that mean for him to say that?
Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed in myself for losing it, and then to be able to get it back and to manage the race like we were able to there, it was a lot of fun. And you know, Dale's, you know, this whole team at JBMotorsports is kind of an extension of who Dale Jr. is and what he means to the sport and to the sport of NASCAR, but really to the sport of auto racing. And you know, I'm so thankful to have had the opportunity to be here for as long as I have. And you know, the 25 wins, I guess, that I've had at JBMotorsports, right, to be almost a quarter or right at a quarter of the wins that, you know, this company has been a part of. Those are huge moments to me, and I think that's why today is so special. If we can hold it, if Connor can hold it off, or one of my other teammates can get up there and win it, I think that's why it's so special, is to see just the progression of our team and our company, the amount of wins we've had this season. I mean, just as a whole, it's really special. And the Hendrick Engine Shop, everybody Chevrolet, there's so many people that work in the shop that make this happen. It's really been a lot of fun, and like I said, I'll be celebrating in victory lane if we're able to get win number 100 today.
The reality of that is, we know Larson didn't do it on purpose, but it doesn't matter, right? I mean, it ended his day, and it's frustrating. You don't really care who it was or whether it was intentional or not, right? It's just your day's over. You had a shot at winning.
But I think in classic Justin Allgaier fashion, he was very
Well, I'll have to get the right microphone. Well, this is... have you all got access to TV pictures, by the way?
I do.
Matthew?
Yep.
I might be behind Matthews.
Lovely, because this is how we're going to have it, because the international feed has gone down. So I do apologise, dear viewers, but we're stuck like this for now. Hill's being held, but the field now catching up to the rest of the field, who are now going to get restarted. So the red flag has been lifted, Matthew, and we're going to get going for what will be about a 5-minute dash, hopefully.
Yes,
Thank you, Matthew.
Oh,
we can
Matthew.
get this sorted out. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that's working well.
My favourite website. Anyway.
Yeah, don't tell anybody.
Can I ask a question? JB, can you please repeat what Austin Hill said on the radio about his penalty?
NASCAR can go flip themselves.
So what is the penalty for?
Reckless driving.
Yeah.
5
so
lap
they have
penalty.
penalized him in race for reckless driving.
And by the way, just because there is a penalty in race does not mean there won't be a penalty post race, as we saw with Anthony Alfredo last season.
Correct.
When he wrecked Stephen Parsons and he got a fine for it. He says I do believe Alfredo when he says he didn't mean to intentionally wreck the guy. I do actually believe him on that. He said he just meant to hang it on his quarter panel a little bit and misjudged it. I do believe him on that. Because I know Alfredo's not that type of guy. Like, maybe I'm biased as a big Alfredo fan, but no, it's just like that's up there with probably one of the worst things I've ever seen on a racetrack, point blank.
The international feed is coming back to us. We've got a green screen at the moment. So if you're watching us around the world, we know it's gone down for you as well. We are being screen shared by... It's coming back. We might just get it going for the start. It's not 100% just yet, but we might have it there soon as they come through. The next week, Iowa is going to be on the call as well. And Matthew, do you think we'll have a better run around than what we had as well? Well, back in IndyCar days a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, here's hoping.
I mean, come on, international feed, fix yourself. We've now got a green screen.
We still have not gotten one to go. My goodness.
I don't think I'm going to be able to move on from that Austin Hill wreck. I'm sorry, I don't think I can. That's completely overshadowed the race for me.
I want to say congratulations, by the way, to NASCAR. We've actually managed to get this race done. That was, I didn't think it would be possible. That's it. That's great.
Just.
They didn't, yeah, they didn't lose the track. They've kept it all going.
Reminder that Arak also said that hit was what the hardest hit he had since he broke his back. Back in 2017. When he
And
wrecked,
the international feed is back!
Oh, very good.
Hey, let's go! Austin Hill finally got out the camera.
Somehow it's behind even the Matthews pictures, no wonder.
Who's even leading?
Zilic.
Zilic leads. Gray, Meyer, all coming in there as well. So, are we going to go to an overtime, effectively?
Well, I need them to hurry up and give one to go.
Oh. Bye-bye, feed.
Oh, boy.
Back we
I'm
go.
going to be honest with you. Right. Oh, are we gone again? We are gone again, ladies. Oh, no, we're back.
Oh, come on. This international feed's more unstable than Xfinity Internet. I thought they were supposed to be, sponsored by the best in the world, and the feed's so up and down. It's
okay. Right.
Right. I will once again press the other button, so we can all see on the the website that no one's allowed to talk about.
Okay, we should be getting one to go this time.
Look at Creed's front bumper though, gone completely.
Owen, watch this.
Right, choose rule. Gray and Zilic, row 1. Gray's gone for the outside. That's interesting, and he's not the control car, so watch out for him. Row 2 is Creed, Mayer. Row 3, Larson. Row is Sorwich. Row 4, Sieg and Smith. Row 5, Thompson and Dye. That's an interesting one,
By the
Matthew.
way, for those of you listening on USRN, if we get to the finish without another caution, we will bring you to the end of the race and then tune over to JBM to get the interviews in the post-race. Because we've gone long, I am on a very quick off. So either the next flag ends my race, be it yellow or checkered.
Yes, we will have the ending of the broadcast as the pace car comes through. The international feed, by the way, is fighting for dominance to try and get back on. Let's see if that gets back on soon.
I need to hit the button.
I have pictures if you have pictures, and we might all be there.
Okay. Yes.
Jackie,
okay.
have you got pictures?
I do.
We are all good for pictures. But Matthew, team communications, I can't sell them. The call is yours. Hopefully so. As
hopefully, yes, hopefully.
It's a bit of a mess, this one, isn't it?
Well, it's turned into that, yeah. So, okay. Try again. Sun is fully out here. And with 4 laps to go, we will go green, Zilic and Gray on the front row. And then Mayer and Creed, the teammates, in row 2.
It's so weird without any track noise.
It really is.
It's
yes.
throwing me.
You get into a rhythm after doing almost the whole race in that way. So here we are then. The Chevrolet Corvette pace car will peel off to pit road, and it will be Connor Zilic and Taylor Gray on the front row. See if this will be the final restart as Zilic tries to secure JRM's 100th win. Green flag goes up in the air, and Taylor Gray got a really good restart. Taylor Gray got a really good restart. He's a nose ahead of Connor Zilic going. He's
Go,
push
Taylor, go!
Taylor Gray is to the lead! He's clear to the lead in turn 1!
Come on.
Fantastic! It's exactly what he needed to do to have the traction, and he's got it by a country mile. We're 2 wide further back as well as they fly down the back stretch. Yeah, Connor's coming back into it as well, so we've got TV pictures back up on our booth now as well. Gray, Zilic, Creed, Meyer, Larson, Solwich, Smith, Sieg as well, but look at this, it's still close, and Zilic is going to be closing them down, Matthew.
Well, that's an amazing restart for Taylor Gray, but he's got a long way still to go because Connor Zilic has a really good car on him. So too does Sam Mayer and Kyle Larson. Taylor Gray is going to have to defend for his life. This 20-year-old rookie from New Mexico comes off turn 4. He's got 3 laps to go as he looks to score the biggest win of his racing life.
He's 4 wide further back as well, but Mayer, who's won stage 1, he's going to try everything. He's going the undecided towards turn 1 and 2. He's desperate here to have some traction. 98 of 100. We're closing on the end of this one, and this is going to be very close. And look at the speed that Zilic has got out of turn 2. He's going to go side by side down the backstretch, Matthew. Can he get ahead? This is going to be side by side. At the line into turn number 3, and Sam Mayer pushes Gray. They go side by side. Gray keeps the lead.
He's doing all that he possibly can do. He is doing all that he could possibly do right now to hold on. But Connor Zilic has so much of a better race car. I don't know how long Taylor will do this.
Gray's going to go defensive.
I want to say it helps Mayer more in the regular season if Gray wins. Because remember, Mayer is directly below Zilic in points right now.
Gray got that one wrong, though. He had to go defensive, and he thought Zilic was going to try and go underneath him at once. So Zilic, Gray had to come back up, and now here we go again. Zilic's got a great toe out of turn 2, and he's left the door open. Sam's going to be there. He's loose as well off of 2, and now Sam Mayer gets underneath Zilic, pushes him through, and Gray loses out, and Larson's right there as well.
Mayer's going to go for this.
It's going to be 1. Yes. Look at Larson. He's gone low. Larson's going to try and make it 3 wide. It's 1 to go, Matthew.
Yeah, Larson zigzagging. He can't get by Gray. Mayer does. Zilic fights his way back to the front and now looks to go for a 3rd straight win and the 100th for JRM. Teenager Connor Zilic coming to the white flag in Indianapolis. 1 lap to go.
This is going to be a big deal. Junior's watching on as well. This is going to be very special. They can do it here at the Brickyard. And Sam Mayer's right there in 2nd position, hunting him down. Gray's dropped down to 3rd. Larson looks like he's given up. It's a 2-horse race as they come out of turn 2 and down the backstretch for the last time. Zilic is pushing that 88 machine along as much as it can go. He may as well be a DeLorean. It needs to go back to the future. 88 is now going to be on top as they come into 3 and 4. Matthew.
Connor Zilic has won the last 2 weeks. He won of the road course at Sonoma. He won of the 1-mile short track at Dover. Now at the world's greatest race course, 19-year-old Connor Zilic points his Chevrolet into turn 4 for the final time. He comes to the main straightaway. The checkered flag is waving, and at age 19, Connor Zilic has become an Indianapolis race winner. The teenager has joined racing's oldest roster as a winner at Indianapolis.
100.
He's the youngest winners at Indianapolis ever, surely.
Yeah, he is. He's up there. He is up. I will point out that win alone. He is now the 100th winner, and Junior is off the pit wall. He's looking great. We'll end on USON, and Matthew, over to you.
Thank you guys so much. Entertaining race. We will do it again tomorrow. Join JBM for post-race.
Cheers, Matthew. Go, go, go. Well, thank you all on USON. We'll be here on JB Motorsports for the post-interviews as well. Junior is delighted, Jack. He's hugging everybody, and what a race. Zilic wins, Mayer 2nd, Gray 3rd. Let's send it down to the booth.
The kid is an absolute superstar. Here's Kim.
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. celebrating with his team. Your driver just asked you about 100 win flag coming.
Yeah, I was got a lot of people to thank, but he did a good job, man. Just an awesome drive at the end. We got some help from Sam in the back straightaway, but just a good little driver. And man, these races are tough on your heart. Up and down, but 100 wins for our team, that's a big deal. I know my sister and everybody's very emotional, and we're going to enjoy this one.
I was going to ask, what were you thinking in the closing laps when he lost the lead?
Oh, man. He's a hell of a driver, you know. He just went up there and got it back, and we got great race cars, a good race car underneath him to do what he needed to do, and so it takes a lot of us. And I want to thank the engine shop, Hendrick Motorsports Engine Shop. that's what wins races at places like this and at Dover. So thank y'all for all the hard work. They've worked hard this year, and all the support we get from HMS, it's important to our performance.
Not only 100 wins, go kiss those bricks.
How about the fact that everybody said about Connor Zilic, you win on an oval, but it's Pocono, that's not really an oval. Then he wins at Dover, and it's like, well, it's rain shortened. Let me tell you, if you win at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the debate is absolutely over. If there ever was a debate, this kid is something special. First trip to the Brickyard, and he gets to kiss the bricks. A belated 19th birthday celebration for Connor Zilic.
The checker flag gets waved. It's 12:30. We'll get the interview and we'll sign off. Connor Zilic.
What can you say about this kid that hasn't already been said? Hey, man, you just won at Indy. How does that feel?
Dude, this is awesome. Those bricks look really kissable, and I'm ready to kiss them. So.
Technical difficulties.
Part of this team, and man, I'm so glad to be a part of it. It's been such an awesome journey with JRM, and it's so cool to get them 100. So winning at Indy is awesome, and getting 100 wins for JRM is really cool too. So I consider this a pretty awesome day.
Dale talked a lot just now to Kim about what you mean to this team and just your accolades. What does it mean to you to be the one that gives them the 100th win, and what do they mean to you in your career?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I don't even have words to explain how much it means, and I know it probably means more to Dale and Kelly and the people who have been around for over 10 years and have built this team into what it is. But it truly is a powerhouse, and I'm very grateful to be a part of it. So Dale's over there waving the flag, and I'm ready to get celebrating with him and congratulate him.
I want to ask you about racing the 54. You got to him once there off of turn 2 and got him loose. He got back by you. What did you do differently, or did you do anything differently that second time that made it stick?
Yeah, the second time I just got to push from behind, and it helped me clear him. So, yeah, it was actually, really racy, and you're able to pack air and make moves. So it was really cool. So, yeah, winning at Indy has been a dream of mine. I've always been on the podium when I've come here. I've been here twice before, but kissing them bricks is going to be special.
All right, he went for the hat trick, 3 Xfinity Series wins in a row, and Connor Zilic wins Junior Motorsports' 100th Xfinity Series race at Indianapolis.
And they've got the 100th flag as well. They get to kiss the bricks. What a race win. Jack, your final thoughts, please, on the Xfinity tonight as the flag for our 100 waves.
It's very nice firstly, it's very nice to see Dale Jr. you could hear he was getting a little bit emotional with that win at the Brickyard. I hope they like the taste of bricks, though, because I couldn't imagine kissing the bricks myself. I know Americans are going to hate me for that. But I will also say that my first thing to say is Connor Zilic is okay, I guess. And secondly, NASCAR, you know what to do.
Ban all day long.
That should be more than one race. I don't care. I'm fuming.
No, I agree with you. But thank you, Fabrice, and thank you to everybody who's joined us. 3,290 people joined us as well. I know probably some of that.
Thank you to all of you.
There was a peak during when the international feed went down, so thanks for choosing us to take you home here at the Brickyard. My thanks to Matthew and all of the USRN team, and thanks to you, Jack, as well, and Naomi for cursing us.
No problem, mate.
We'll be back tomorrow, though, for the big one, the Brickyard 400. That is going to be a cracker. Thanks, Jack. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. What a run. Connor Zilic. Fabulous. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good night.
He's okay, I guess.
Ha ha.